How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the No Time to Explain podcast. Today is June 11th, 2023. My name is Justin. I'm here with my co-hosts Samson and Hunter.
What up?
And today we've got a special guest here.
Oh, yeah.
The one and only Alex Ceballos.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
So, I mean, we're just going to jump right into questions.
Yeah.
Because we got a lot to talk about. But before we do that, we got an announcement. We just hit 100 subs on TikTok and YouTube. So
Same day,
too. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's funny.
You know, compared to 1,000 or whatever, all these other big people, 100.
Hey,
that's a lot of people.
We're moving up.
Triple
Just in a
digits.
couple months, 100 subs, dude.
Nah, I've been seeing that. I've been seeing like y'all been popping off.
Yeah.
Y'all been popping off.
I mean, we've been trying.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. You got 100 people. You can't fit 100 people in this room.
No,
That's
you heard-
crazy.
Yeah.
So I mean, a win is a win, and we're only going further. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but so let's jump into these questions for our boy Alex. So first of all, who are you, and what do you do?
Damn. Well, my name's Alex. I also go by Barber. I'm a barber. I'm still in school, but I'm about to graduate in like 3 months.
Awesome.
That's fire.
Nice.
So I mean, I guess we can talk about it now because you brought it up. So like, what school do you go to?
Paul Mitchell,
the
school.
So Paul Mitchell is a place for cosmetology and barber education, if you didn't know that. They have Instagram if you want to go check them out. They got a lot of talented people there, like this guy right here. So, you know what I'm saying? So, how did we meet? That's the next one. How did we meet? How did me and you meet? Because, I mean, I know you haven't met these guys, but how did we meet?
Man, bro, that was like back in like first.
I think it was
First or
grade
second
something
grade?
like that.
Man.
Long time ago,
Yeah.
bro. Long time ago.
I remember. No, we didn't meet that way, but I remember a funny story from that time.
Like around third grade.
Something like that. You remember
What
the
was
book
it?
box?
The book, bro. Yes.
What is that?
Bro, oh my God, the Club Penguin
Club
book.
Penguin.
The Club
Oh
Penguin
my.
book.
So, how the story goes is we were in like third grade and we were obsessed with Club Penguin, and we would play it like every day. We get home from school, we get on
Yes.
Club Penguin.
Bro, we were on the phone line,
Oh,
bro.
that's
We were talking on the phone.
Line.
Oh.
We're like, all right,
my.
I'm about to join Zipline. You get in on Zipline right now. Zipline back though.
Join this lobby, bro. Join this lobby.
Oh, my.
So he got a Club Penguin book in third grade, and we'd have reading time. I was like, man, I really want to read his Club Penguin book. So I walk over to him.
Used me. Used me.
I walk over to him. I'm like, man, what you reading? He's like, a Club Penguin book. I was like, no way. Let me read it with you. So we sit together on the same chair, and we're reading the Club Penguin book. And I was like, man, I kind of want to read this book myself. So I try to take it from him. I'm like, I'll be back. And he's like, no, you're not. So I get up, and I think I threw your eraser. You had an eraser in your hand. I threw
Yeah.
your eraser.
Yep.
And I went to go pick it up again, and I accidentally stepped in a book box. So what a book box is, it's a literal box that is like kind of vertical, but it's big enough to fit your foot in there.
Oh,
but you put
man.
books in there. So we have cubbies, and you put your books in there, and that's what you'd be reading. So I accidentally like stepped in his, and I slipped, and I fell on the ground. And then as he's laughing at me, he's walking backwards, and he trips over a pile of book bags, falls flat, right on his back. And now I'm laughing at him. Now we're both on the floor dying that we just both fell over.
Yes, bro. Oh my God.
That's like a core memory for me.
no.
I'll never forget
That was for me too, bro. I always think about that shit, and I still laugh to this day, for real.
But yeah, so we met in elementary school at Connerton or Sanders. I think it was
I'm about
Sanders,
to
right?
Because we all three, we went to the same.
Yeah, I knew about you, but
Yeah.
we were,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
never really got too close, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, we always knew of each other.
Yeah. So it was Sanders. So we met at Sanders. We were at Sanders from like kindergarten to first grade, and then Sanders closed down. Then we went all to Connerton. We chilled there in elementary school. So, but yeah, that's how we met. A funny little story. And then I remember when we were younger, we used to either play, like we said, Club Penguin, or we used to play Habu.
Habu.
Remember Habu?
Yo, Habu.
Did you guys ever play Habu?
You know Habu?
No.
You know what
I
Habu?
have no
Oh
idea.
my gosh! So
What?
Habu is like the human version of Club Penguin. So you make your
Okay.
avatar and you make like
What?
a girl or a boy, and then you dress them up however you want, and it was free, so you didn't have to pay for like Club Penguin Premium, all that
Okay.
garbage. So it was free, and then you would go into servers, and people would have like role play servers, like you'd be a
What?
Subway
Bro,
worker.
Yes, I was a McDonald's worker. Bro. I was on my shift every day. Every day I was working, bro.
You got McDonald's. I remember where there was a Subway server. There was a shopping mall.
What the-
There was a disco party. And man, we were kids. We didn't know anything, so we'd be trying to rizz up girls on Habit.
Yes.
We'd be like, "Hey, girl, you looking fine?"
What the?
Bro, yes, bro.
Some
That's
pixels on the
funny.
screen, like,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
you looking at you looking good.
Damn, Ma, let me see that. Like, nah, bro, what you talking about?
Oh my god, that's
God.
funny.
But
I
we
never
would
even
spend,
heard of that.
We would spend especially in the summer, like days, just sitting on
Yeah.
the computer and just playing Kaplangan and playing
Yeah.
Happy like all the time.
That's funny.
That was our thing.
For sure.
Crazy. I never played Habu, but I would
yeah.
run Club Penguin up every
Yeah.
once in a while with a few of my friends. But yeah,
Habu was fire. Habu was like low key underrated. I'm not even gonna lie.
yeah.
No,
I
yeah,
mean,
you
It
put me
sounds
on that.
underrated.
You put me on
I
that,
don't
'cause
even remember
didn't
how I
know that,
found
bro.
that.
I didn't know that.
And then I remember there would be times where we wouldn't even be playing that game. We would just be playing like computer games and we would just be talking. I remember I'd be like on Cool Math.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
just-
Bro,
Hey, cool,
everybody
man.
named Moms was on Cool Math.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
Or what was the
bro?
other one? There was another one. It was like
bro, I know Pop Tropica.
no.
Pop Tropica
Oh
was
yeah, we did
lit
play
as
Pop
hell.
Tropica.
Pop
Bro,
Tropica was
Yeah.
lit.
remember, bro? I think it was fifth grade. I think. Remember, we had like we were in those like pods or whatever, and we'd like rotate on like Fridays or whatever.
Yeah,
It'd be
like
something
Fun Friday,
That. Yeah,
something like
and then
that.
there one had Pop Tropica, bro. Everybody waited and died to get onto that
Oh
one,
my
bro.
God.
Then we just run it up on that.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fun.
You just made you brought that up. I totally forgot about Pop Tropica.
Yeah, bro. That was
Yo,
cool.
Wizards
That was
101 was
I
Wizards
forgot about that,
101.
dude.
Oh
Yeah.
my
bro,
gosh.
Toontown was crazy. Bro.
I remember we didn't play it together, but we had Webkins. You remember
Yeah,
Webkins?
yeah,
My
yeah.
sister played Webkins, and I
I
tried to
had
steal her
tons.
monkey. She had a monkey. I tried to steal it and hack into her account. I was like, I want to play, and I never figured it
You
out.
devious.
But yeah, computer games. Those were like that was the
Very
life back then. When you're an
underrated.
elementary kid back
Yeah.
then, that was the
Yeah.
thing. That was that thing.
Because like kids today probably don't even
No.
experience.
They don't
that
even know what
at
Club
all.
Penguin is.
No,
You ask
it's
a kid
all
now in elementary school what Club
Fortnite.
Penguin is.
Yeah,
Fortnite.
nah,
Yeah,
a lot
Fortnite.
of kids are just straight on like the consoles.
Yeah.
Like they don't really go to
That's a myth. That's a
computer
miss
anymore.
right there.
Yeah.
Maybe on Roblox.
Yeah,
But
Roblox.
Yeah.
Roblox is like
Roblox,
completely different now.
It's the
Yeah, that's
only
true.
thing I see
Completely.
like kids playing on the computer.
Roblox is like old, like from young to old type of game now.
Yeah, yeah.
They got like horror maps and stuff.
Yeah.
Give me.
Well, we're waiting for that.
It was coming. but yeah. So like all the computer games and all that other stuff, that was like core memory stuff
Yeah.
right there. But so moving on past how we met. So tell the people, tell us a little bit about your backstory, about your life. So where'd you go to school? You have any stories on how you like when you went to school, or how you got to the point you're at right now? So I mean, you could try and keep it in order, like, elementary, middle school, high school.
I
or just,
mean,
anything memorable.
We already kind of went over elementary.
Yeah, we kind of
Yeah.
already went over elementary.
yeah.
So.
I mean, just my friends, just keeping contact with most of them, you especially. I mean, we don't talk on a daily basis, but we're still
We're always
very
there.
close. Yeah, exactly. You always knew I was not gonna go. I cheated my way through all of school, bro. I just knew it was not gonna be my thing. So,
Yeah.
I
Went through
remember middle school and high school. I don't remember seeing you that much in high school, but I remember in middle school you were around. I feel like you were hanging out with a different group of people. I don't really remember though. Middle school.
It was like.
I got a story from middle school about you.
No,
I got one.
What?
I'm gonna expose you though.
Okay, go ahead. Whatever.
So,
Air it out.
You remember the time that you would come over to my house and you would have
bro. I got you on that one. Hey, no, go ahead.
and you used to have a girlfriend in my neighborhood.
I know exactly what you talking about. I know exactly what you
We ain't
talking
gonna
about.
name names,
No. Hey,
but you used to have a girlfriend in my neighborhood, and I used to, as a gift, be like, "Look who I brought for you." And
Hey,
you'd be-
bro.
and she'd be like, "No way." And I remember one time we went to her house, and you guys were leaving, and we were like, "All right, we're gonna be back in a minute." I was like, okay, I'm a middle schooler. I don't know nothing better. I'm just like, okay, I'll be here. I'm going to time you, though. So I click time on my phone, and I'm waiting. I'm like,
Time this
I'm
man.
like, man, 5 minutes. What's going on? They're like, oh, we're just going to go behind this bush. And, they go behind the bush. I'm like, 5 minutes. And all I hear is,
Hey,
no, not like that. Not like that. I mean, like, they kiss it. All right, calm down. We middle school, all right?
That's
We
better
middle school.
clarification.
Yeah.
That was probably a bad sound effect. Bad sound effect.
Yeah, bro.
That's my bad.
Yeah.
That's my bad. No, they were just they were expressing their love, and I was like, man, 5 minutes. That's so weird. Like, what's going on back there? And then you come back. I was like, you were so happy. I was like, all right, let's go home. And we were like, okay, see you. But
but you a real one. You a real one for letting me slide like that. You for real one for real.
But I remember that story, and then that's pretty much all I really remember from middle school. Middle school to me right now is a blur.
No, yeah, bro. High school is just
High school.
I didn't remember half of it, bro. Like I know my senior year, I was not there. I was not there.
I
was not
feel
there.
like it.
I just was at home. I didn't even do any of my work. I was like that online stuff.
Yeah.
But I had what's called financial algebra. I did not do a single assignment. The whole year. But no, what was his name? He was the football coach.
Mr.
So you know when
No, Mr. Frump. That who it was?
I
Was
think.
he
Was
like
he white or
a
black?
white.
Then it maybe
Dude, I think it was
Frump?
Mr.
It was probably
Frump.
Mr. Frump.
yeah, I think
Something
it
like
was.
that, but like, bro, when they're a teacher, like they don't care.
Yeah.
They just there for
Yeah.
the sport. So like he passed me,
Yeah.
bro. He was like, yeah, he got A's on all this. I was amazed for my grade. Like I was like,
I
okay,
might
like,
become an engineer. You know what I'm saying with this game.
no, bro, no.
But I did the same thing too. I talked about it before, but I went like my first half of high school, I was at school. I was the most miserable time of my life. And then I switched to online the second half. My grades went up and life just got better. I was playing
I wonder why them grades.
Yeah.
I was playing video games half the time during class. I was like, man, this is good life. And that was an IB. That was even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, I don't know how you did that, bro. That's when like we like
I didn't. I didn't get my diploma, but I graduated high school.
Oh wait, yeah, you didn't get the IB.
I didn't get the IB diploma.
Man, that
Listen,
shit
it's
whack.
like, congrats, you got your IB diploma. Welcome to USF. It's
That's
like, what?
crazy.
It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, no one. It doesn't matter.
I've
Yeah.
always said it, unless you're going to some Ivy League, like upper level school, something like that for college, it don't even matter if you do IB. Just drop out now.
Mm-hmm.
Like my friend Dylan, his brother in IB, he just dropped out.
Yeah.
He's
no
like, man,
point.
that's stupid.
Yeah.
So he's,
And no, the thing is, bro, like when you're an IB, bro, like you're like segregated from everyone.
you're literally like a
Exactly.
different
Like,
type
I-
of human.
Bro, yes, like I never see you.
It's like you're not affiliated.
You
with
literally,
Lando, like,
Yeah.
for 4 years of your life, you are with the same 70-ish people
Yeah.
all day, every day, 5 days a week.
that's terrible.
It's terrible. Especially if they're like them corny
And
people
look at where
like,
most of those 70 people are now.
doing drugs,
Yeah.
crack.
Fall off.
Probably not even
Gay,
in college
I
right now.
On the corner of Fletcher right now. On the corner of Fletcher,
They're on
tweaking.
Snitchy
Hey,
flood.
let me hold $5. Let me hold $5. Like, come on
I
now.
feel like only like a handful like are like normal now.
I just think it's ironic how Dylan was 78th or something, 76th in IB, which he was like dead last. Like there's only 76 people in our class. He was 76. Or there was 77 or something like that. He was second to last.
Yeah.
And bro is now in military college doing like the best. Like he's doing really well. We had him on last week. He's talked
Yeah.
about that. He's doing super well. And now there's people that were like, in the high, 10% in the top 10%, and they're tweaking now.
Yeah.
They're
That's
at
what
FSU
happens.
partying.
They got to
UCF.
experience life for the first time.
No, that's what I'm saying though. When you get sheltered and then
Yeah.
you go out in the real world,
That's the problem with it. They shelter you too much.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
That's facts. And then they like have no discipline. And,
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
start doing reckless stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Like, reckless.
Exactly. It's like, I don't know. It's just crazy.
Some people can't have that power. Just
No,
no.
like and free will.
Yeah.
There's no like.
Yeah.
Some people just get too carried away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
But-
That's for sure.
that's crazy. I do remember another story from, I think it was middle school or high school. You remember when you sent me the video of you doing the water bottle flip
Which-
in your yard, in the front of your house with your brother?
Yeah.
and you like threw it in the air, and it was on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
There was that video. I remember that one.
Oh, bro, I didn't even know I sent you that.
And
Bro,
then
I
you have
still have that video, bro.
You have the video where you're in Walmart and you're in the kids section and you're like by the microphone and you lift the microphone. You just go, "I go hard."
What
and
the
fuck?
Yo.
And then you put it down. I was like,
Nah,
okay.
bro, I swear, this man like Narwhal. This man like Narwhal for real. He's Narwhal for real, bro. I didn't even know this.
Put the picture up right now of us on our first sleepover.
I know I do have a picture of us at Fun Run, bro.
Oh my
Bro,
gosh,
Fun
fun
Run,
runs.
bro.
I remember that.
That's crazy. I remember fun runs.
Yeah.
I remember my dad took pictures of us. Put those pictures up right now. No, I don't. I don't even know what those pictures are. I do have those pictures printed out though in like a childhood memory box. They're in there
Yo,
somewhere.
you about to make me
Dang.
cry.
They're in there.
That's crazy.
I know they're in there.
Do y'all remember whenever? Okay, so like, I to my knowledge, like it was Fun Run, and then it turned into that dumbass like Booster-thon.
Bro,
Booster-thon,
yes.
bro.
Yeah, bro, that was such
That was
a
so-
downgrade.
And it was like a
Biggest
little lap
downgrade.
too. It was like a
Yeah,
little
bro.
lap. Like you didn't even like go out.
You didn't go on to Conington?
No.
Fun Run was like the whole.
It was literally
like the
Conington.
whole school.
Not
that
even
you're
the
going
whole
around.
community.
The
Like
community.
yeah,
Yeah.
the community. Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that. And then
oh.
it got to the point where it was so long that people they had the option to turn around halfway because they got too tired. They were like, all these old people like, oh, I'm done.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Nah,
that
they had like
was-
multiple water stations.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, what
Yes.
happened to that? I wonder if they still do that now, like at all. You know what I mean?
Such
I
a
don't know. I haven't
downgrade.
heard
I feel like
about
it's
it in a while.
society today. I don't even know if they would be doing that anymore.
I don't even know if they do the kickball, the 5th grade kickball.
Oh my gosh. Bro, I talked about that on the podcast one time. How
Yeah.
I went into the charity club or like the whatever club for the cancer people, and then kickball club came up like the second semester, and I was like, man, I want to lead this club. I want to play kickball. And then we all went outside and we watched the kickball tournament. So I was like,
Yeah.
man, that could have been me.
Damn, bro, yeah.
I was on that all-star kickball team for 5th grade. I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that. That's
I
that's
know
a
I
peak
was-
fifth
That should
grade
be on your
moment.
highlight reel.
I was
Peak fifth
the
grade.
reason why some people couldn't go on to the kickball game because the same person you got me with is the reason why I got supposedly the 5th grade graduation, well, like the grad bash thing taken away. I got the 5th grade dance
Like for
taken
everybody?
away.
Or for you?
For me, and then other people blamed it on me.
Oh.
Even though they were doing the same thing that I was doing.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember
what I'm
that.
saying? Yeah.
I think I talked about that before. in the other pod,
Really?
when other people would go on the other pod.
Yeah,
You know what you're talking
yeah,
about?
yeah, bro. And I got blamed for it. They're like, bro,
That's terrible.
like for real, bro. Like I can't even play on the.
Kickball team, man. Come on, that's my life.
Crazy.
That's
My
literally.
brother, you were doing the same thing. What you mean me? What you mean me? That was not on me.
Me.
I still went to the graduation trip. I still went to the graduation dance. Like, bro, y'all didn't take nothing away from
Yeah.
me.
You're in 5th grade. And like, what?
What was even the theme of that dance that
The
we
dance?
had? It was like a Hawaii. It was like
It was Hawaiian
like a
luau.
tropical
It was
type
tropical.
vibe.
I have a picture of us holding. You remember David Anthony?
Yeah, bro.
I have a picture of me and you hold, or no, not David Anthony, Xavier. You remember Xavier?
Yes.
I have a picture of me and you holding Xavier like he's giving birth. Put it up there right now. No.
I mean,
What,
if you
bro?
got
How
to,
do
we'll
you
put it up.
remember this shit?
I have a picture with Nathan Wang.
Bro, yeah, no.
Oh.
With Yandel, Jocelyn.
Yeah.
That's
All of
crazy.
them, yeah, bro.
Dang. I'm gonna have to put those pictures up. Or
They
you
had-
have to put those pictures up.
Yeah.
They had they had the Foursquare at the back.
Yeah.
Bro,
That'd go hard. That'd go hard.
I remember I went to my first
That's
dance
where
in
you.
elementary
That was
school.
you threw it down. That
yeah,
was
bro,
like,
you settled beef.
yeah,
in that
that's straight.
you settled beef in that motherfucker.
No cherry bombs. Those are not fair. No cherry bombs.
Bro, once you were the first square, bro, all rules.
Oh yeah.
All my rules.
Yeah. Nah, straight up.
But I remember recess was like serious. I remember we used to go outside and it was kickball time. Like half the team, like
was
half the school would be playing kickball. The other half would be little bozos on the monkey bars and stuff. And then it'd be like 20 kids lined up to kick, and then be like 50 kids out in the field,
Oh, yeah.
and there'd be like some serious stuff out there. I remember I remember the first time I felt proud was when I was up the kick and they were like, back up.
Bro, when you have that feeling, bro, your ego inflates.
You're on
to
top
the
of the
max.
world.
Nah, bro,
Like,
I was
straight up.
I was the complete opposite. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just every time I would kick the ball, that shit would just go straight up, go straight. Bro, scoot up, scoot. Yes, bro. That shit hurt
Get
my
closer,
feelings.
thinking about
It hurt my feelings.
Any like female that went up. Oh yeah, it's easy.
Easy out.
Easy.
There was
Bro,
a
come
handful
on.
of like athletic girls that you'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
we can stay normal this time. I remember like Hannah O'Connor. You
Oh,
remember
yeah,
her?
yeah,
She soccer player, so she like. She
Oh
she
yeah,
doing her thing.
that's I remember.
No,
That's
but
the one
even
person.
then, like, bro, how could I kick a soccer ball but not a kickball? Like, it was
Yeah.
it was way different. Like,
So that's a skill issue.
yo, you can catch me outside. These are fighting words.
Oh my god! But we got a lot of good memories from elementary school and all that stuff. But talking a little more about beyond high school. So how was life like beyond high school, and how did you get to the point where you're like, all right, I want to be a barber?
Okay. Well, you know, just growing up, you know me, bro. I've always loved my hair. I've always had long hair.
That's right.
Always wanted my hair long. So it's like I always wanted to look a certain way with my hair. I always wanted it to be nice and crispy, like my lineup and anything like that. So I was spending a lot of time in the barbershop, you know. I was spending a lot of time in the barbershop and seeing like the environment in the barbershop. I just like felt like it's not just like a job, you know. It's more like a chill spot, like a chill
Like a
spot, you know.
lounge.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing that someone can walk in like all bummy and then come out like, you know, looking fly as
Like
hell,
that guy.
fly as hell and like feel confident about themselves,
Yeah.
like that's like what really sparked my interest. So I knew that like it was something that I wanted, like as a backup plan going out of high school. But I didn't decide to like start it until like I want to say like a couple months after I graduated.
Okay. So what was like your first plan? I mean, you say it was your backup plan. So did you have like a first plan at all, or
My first plan was like everybody else. I had to go to college, you know.
get that the general business degree?
Yeah.
Do nothing with it.
Psychology was what I was gonna go for.
Oh,
But
okay.
everybody and their moms be doing psychology,
Yeah, a
bro.
lot of
we
people
had a
do
guest
that
on
now.
2 weeks ago. Yeah, our friend, that's up in Wisconsin. He doing psychology too, but he
Yeah.
was playing football.
Yeah.
But it is a very popular degree to get, along with your business.
Yes.
So does this kind of stem from like the idea of you wanting to like help people in a way? Because you say you want to like they could go in there looking bummy and then they could come out looking fly and like feeling themselves. So does it come from a place of you wanting to help people in a way?
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah, for sure. Like, I just like being able to, help someone feel more confident about themselves and like their appearance, and also like when you're a barber, bro, like you're also like a therapist, bro.
Yeah,
That's so true.
Anybody that
That's
sits
so
in your
true.
chair, like when they feel comfortable with you and start getting comfortable with you, they're gonna be like, "Oh, bro,
Yeah.
work was hell today. This and that."
Yeah.
Just small things, but like you build that bond over time with your barber, and that's something I also like, and that's like what I had with my barber, So I just envisioned the same thing for myself with other people.
Okay.
So, yeah.
No, that's valid. Low key though, you'd be sitting in your chair and you'd be like, "Oh, how was your day? Oh, I'm good." And then at the end of the talk, you're like, "Man, my wife's leaving me." Like,
It's true. It is true.
I mean, you get some deep conversation with your
Yeah,
barber.
yeah.
Like my dad, his barber.
Mhm.
The reason that he's even a barber is because of my dad. Like my dad used to go to him in his garage and he'd be like, "Man, just give me beer and I'll cut your hair." And he was like, "Man, you got to start doing this for a job." And he was like, "You think so?" He was like, "Yeah."
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's
So then
funny.
he started paying people like to get haircuts and
Okay.
stuff like that, and that's how he started becoming a barber. He got his license.
That's
all
funny.
because my dad was like, you
That's
can
dope.
do this.
That's
dope, yeah.
You got a skill.
That's
all it
awesome.
takes is motivation.
Yeah,
that's
that's
all it
true.
takes at the end of the day.
And even to this day, like my dad's barber's not just his barber, that's his friend. Like day one. They used to go to the
Yeah.
club together. They
Yes,
used to be
sir.
doing this and that. And even now we go on the boat with him and chill
Okay.
and like his family and stuff like that. So
Yes,
you're
sir.
making a friend right there.
Yeah.
That's not just your barber.
Mhm.
Well, that's just gonna be a friend because I'm about to steal your.
But
Yeah.
like the memes that you be seeing, like, babe, like we can't go out today. I gotta see my barber. He's like, what are you talking about? Yeah, no, that's like
Barber's
low-key-
number one priority. Barber's number one priority, bro.
People be crying like, "Oh my gosh, babe, what's happened? My barber is not gonna be in this week. I don't know what I'm gonna do."
No, it gets serious, bro. It gets serious.
But it's real. I just think it's funny. People are like, I don't understand. It's like,
I'm not gonna
know what
name
I mean?
any names, but bro, I've been going to the same barber since I was like 5, right? So like it was like the same thing. Like it started being more than just a barber. He was like my uncle type shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So when I told him that I wanted to go into like barbering, like he was very supportive and like he gave me tips. Like he would tell me what to do and like taught me ways of doing things. But this man, you know, barbering wasn't enough, so he got into drugs and all that stuff. Yeah, big time, right? So look, this is what happened. So, I was trying to go to the shop, right? And he wasn't answering the call. So, because I had him on, like his phone
speed
number.
dial.
So like when I call him, like it automatically goes to like the number you have dialed is not in service. I'm like,
What the?
So like he changed his number. Okay, well then we just call the shop. So I call the shop, and they're like, yeah, he doesn't work here anymore. I'm like, what do you mean? What happened? Oh, he just came in one day like in a rush saying, oh, I need to grab my stuff. Grabbed his stuff and dipped. Bro,
the heck?
off the grid. Off the grid. I'm just
Bro,
like,
just bounced.
yeah, no one knew where he was going. No one knew. Like,
Man,
what
like
was
owed
going on.
money to somebody.
That was my-
They know my name. They know me.
That was like my first like thought is like, bro, like either someone's trying to like find him
Yeah.
or like
I mean,
you know,
gosh.
He in legal trouble.
For real.
yeah, he's serving 30 years.
No way.
for like yeah, being involved with drugs and all that stuff,
That's
tough.
selling and all that stuff. So yeah, I lost my barber, bro. I lost my barber. That was bro heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking. Like literally, I let it grow. I let it grow for a
He's
little
too
bit.
depressing. Haircut depression.
I let it grow for a little bit, and then yeah, bro, I still haven't found like a set barber. I'm still looking for like a set barber.
Mm-hmm.
I've done it myself, but bro, it's so hard.
Yeah, I
So
can only
hard.
imagine.
You gotta come to
Like
my barber.
everything's like inverted, so it's like
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I've been trying to learn how to shape myself up in the back with the mirror. I'm like, man, this kind of hard.
It's inverted, yeah.
It's a little tricky.
exactly, bro.
But you gotta come to my barber. Then you gotta check him out. I think
Yeah.
he's in Tampa.
What's the barbershop called?
Man, I don't even know.
That's
I
terrible.
try-
Hook me up with his barber, but he
I
doesn't
just know
know
his
the
name.
name.
I
know the
just know his
name
name.
of
His
it.
name Martin. His name Martin.
Yeah,
He
his
good
name
guy.
Martin,
You know what I'm
but,
saying?
yeah, he around.
he there sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But so now we're on the topic of being a barber. So November 8th, 2002, you made your first post on your barber account,
Yes,
and
sir.
you showed you are attending Paul Mitchell, like we said, for barber education. So how did you end up there? Were there other places you thought about attending, and how has it been so far?
So, when I graduated from high school, I had the whole situation like I told you, like where I became homeless for a good minute, and you know I was jumping from like friends' couches here and there, right? When finally my aunt hit me up and she offered me a place to stay. So, you know, I took it. I was like, okay, I'll stay here. You know, it was like holding me back from like getting my license.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, I just wanted to like, you know, shadow my barber and then take the test. But in the state of Florida, you need 900 hours. 900
Yeah,
hours
yeah.
to
Like practice hours?
yeah,
What the
900
heck?
hours to be like able to
To get
take
the test?
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's when I started looking at schools, right? And the first one I knew about was Paul Mitchell because every time I went to Citrus Park Mall, like you pass by, it's a big ass school, like you won't miss it, you know.
Mhm.
So I'm like, okay, like it looks nice. That's the only one I knew. So I set up like the tour and everything like that. I went to the tour. I saw like the school. I saw like the kit that they give you. And I was like, bro, it's really nice. They told me the price. I was like, oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
Small loan of $1,000.
Yeah, so I was like, oh my goodness. Okay. So let me just start looking at other schools. You know?
Yeah.
Right? So I came back home that day and my aunt asked me like how'd it go. I'm like, it went really good. Like it was a really nice school. I told her like I really liked it and stuff like that, but it's too expensive. So my aunt's for real. Like I love my aunt for real because she was like, do it.
Yeah.
Don't think about it. You're just wasting more time by like trying to find another school. Just stick with that school. I'll help you pay whatever you need to pay. So she's really the reason why I've been able to do what I do, and like even now if I need help, like she's always there, and I will forever be grateful for her for that. Because bro, now I'm at where I'm at, and I couldn't, you know.
You wouldn't even be here.
I wouldn't be here.
It just takes that one person.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
It
really
it
does.
takes one person to believe in you to go, all right, you could do this, and be like, you know what, that's right.
Yeah, and she's definitely right about how time, don't waste no time.
Yeah.
Time is money, so it's like as long as you get to it fast enough, that's all that matters.
Exactly. I mean, even with the podcast, I mean, we thought about it for a while. And we just were like, we might do, we might not. And we were just like, all right, let's just buy the stuff.
I literally just bought
He
the
literally
stuff.
bought it, didn't even tell us he bought it. We're like, all right, we're doing this. We're like, all right, let me just start it. Like, because the longer you wait, like even just in general,
anything.
like just anything, the longer you wait, the more time you're wasting. Like time is valuable.
Exactly.
And when you're just sitting there thinking and not doing, you're just wasting.
Yeah.
I agree.
So like whether it be looking for a job or applying for that school or doing anything, just do it.
Yeah.
You know. What's the worst thing that could happen?
Don't second guess.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what happened with me. Like I was just scared.
Yeah.
I was scared. I was like, I don't know, bro. Like this and that. Like very indecisive. You just gotta go for it.
Yeah.
You gotta go for it. Like whatever happens, happens.
Exactly.
Whatever happens.
Growth happens when you're out of your comfort zone.
Exactly.
You got to get a little bit out.
For sure.
Because here's the thing. I saw this like on a diagram, and it really opens your eyes because it said it's better to be here, and then it's a guy taking a step, like one step, than being here, and it's like 1 year ago he's on the same step, and then the next year he's on the same step. Like you just wasting time. Don't waste your time. Just do it.
Eventually it'll get to a point where you can't do it anymore, and then you're gonna regret it.
Exactly. Yeah. So like you trying to raise up that girl? Don't wait. You just gotta do it. You just gotta do it right now.
For sure. Because like, bro, like you don't want to be living life thinking like, oh, what if I did this?
Yeah.
All those
Exactly.
what
ifs. What ifs will send you to your grave.
Yeah.
They haunt you.
No, really, it's true.
Try everything. Do everything you can. You only get one life, and then you're done. So try everything.
And the worst she can say is no.
Exactly.
Exactly. I mean,
she might say some hurtful
she might say some hurtful things.
Hey. At the end of the day,
it's just no, but more hurtful. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you kind of stank. I'm sorry. I don't...
Like, ew, what the fuck?
Oh my god. You gotta be so mean about it.
Damn, I'm sorry.
Oh my god. But also, like, on another serious note, is like, look at him. He came from being homeless and being on the street, not even having his license, to being where he is right now.
Yeah.
Almost like 3 months out from being a barber.
Awesome.
If that doesn't tell you anything about don't let anyone tell you what you can and can't do, and you gotta believe in yourself to do it. This is a man right here to tell you that. Mm-hmm. I mean, going from 0 to 100, I mean, that's crazy. But, you got to believe in yourself.
Yeah, you just got to work for it.
Exactly.
Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. Like, it's not a big thing. Like, where I came from, it's not a big thing. I don't want to say it's, like, crazy, you know what I'm saying? But anybody can do it. No matter what position you're in, like, it really just depends on you. Depends on how much you want it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And, that's that along with just believing in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, and nobody gonna believe in you, so you gotta put yourself first. Say I could do this, but you gotta get yourself in that right mentality.
Yeah.
So talking about attending the school. So what are some of the most important things you've learned so far as a student?
Customer service is very big when someone's in your chair, because the last thing you want to do is make the first person feel like uncomfortable and unwanted, because they're not gonna come back. Mm-hmm. If you walk into a shop and the barber is like literally cutting hair and they don't even look at you, like
you're
already get a bad vibe.
Yeah, you're like
you already get a bad vibe. So customer service is very big. Consultations is very big too, because you don't want to be starting a haircut on someone that has lice, because then you gotta like disinfect all your shit. If they got ringworm, you gotta throw away your shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you got like. The only way you can like disinfect your clippers is by a UV light. Mm-hmm. But bro, like, who the fuck got a UV light? You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck?
So like, sit there and let them just one by one.
Exactly.
Even if you got a small one.
That's a big thing. That's big things that you need to do. Networking yourself. promoting yourself is very big too. Word of mouth is the biggest way to build up a clientele. Word of mouth. And like anything else, like we were just talking, like the worst someone can say is no. So just putting yourself out there and stepping out of your comfort zone, because sometimes it gets uncomfortable, bro. Like sometimes I'm just like, I don't know this person at all. You know, first interaction, you know, I was nervous. I was like, I don't want to fuck him up. I don't want to fuck him up. But you got to go in it. Be confident about it. You know, be confident in yourself and your work. It's about it, yeah. That's
true. That's true, though, because, I mean, think about it. You sit in a barber, you're sitting in that chair for, what, like 20 to 30 minutes?
Yeah.
You could have just sit there and just, oh, you're good. Get out of here. Like, what?
It's awkward.
Like, if my barber didn't talk to me, I mean, I'm a quiet guy. So my barber doesn't talk to me a lot, but he'll be like, hey, how's it going? What's up? This and that. You know, he makes me feel like I'm welcome, and then he does my cut. But then it's like, if he just sat there, like, he was like, all right, get in the chair. I'm just sitting there, like, and then he makes it. I'm like, all right, you're done. Pay me. And I'm like, okay. That'd be, like, kind of weird.
No, yeah.
So
it makes sense because, like, even as a client, bro, you walking into a barbershop for the first time and sitting in someone's chair, the only thing that's on your mind is, what should I say? What should I say? Like, should I make the conversation? Should he make, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. I think I never even thought about it like that, but being a barber is a very, what's the word I'm looking for? An extroverted type of job. You got to be able to talk to people.
Yeah,
I never even thought about it like that before.
No, it's true though.
No, for sure.
You gotta be a social worker, or not a social worker, but you gotta be social. That's what I meant to say. But I think another thing about barbershops too that really makes the atmosphere fun and like approachable is when all the barbers get along.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like when the barbers are goofing around. Like my barber now, when he used to be at his old shop, all four of the barbers used to be goofing around, talking, laughing with each other, and they're like, I mean, they're chill with each other.
That's
they're
like
just having a good time.
every barber shop I've been to, they always all get along and they're all conversating.
Yeah. I think that's it. Adds to the atmosphere.
It makes the atmosphere like just so much better.
Welcoming.
More welcoming.
Because if barbers are just sitting there, they're cutting their individual people they're not really talking to, like they're, you know, their coworkers.
It shows they really don't want to even be there at that
point. Or they don't even they might not even like each other.
But that's the thing. There's like a lot of helpful people. There's a lot of helpful people in the industry, like that are willing to like give you tips, give you pointers and stuff like that. But there's also a lot of people that like hate your shit. You know, if they see that you're doing better than them or seeing that you want to like improve what you're doing and asking questions, they're like holding that against you.
Yeah, gatekeeping.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like it's
you're like
they're like it's very envious and stuff like that. It's like
your fate's a trash, dog. You need to get better, but I'm not gonna help you.
Exactly. Like it shouldn't be like that, bro. It shouldn't be like that. That's not the barbershop that you want to be in. You know? So
that's not any job you want to be in.
Unfortunately, there's people like that in every job, everywhere.
Exactly.
You got that at FedEx?
You always have to deal. Yeah.
My.
That's how some of the managers are there.
No way.
Yeah, that's
how
the
managers.
Yeah, they just don't. They don't want to help you. They don't want you to move up or anything. They just want you.
They want you to box.
They think of everybody as beneath them.
Yeah.
That's how they feel.
You're coming for their position.
Yeah. That's literally how.
Bro, at the end of the day, like. You guys can get replaced at any minute.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, there's millions of people in this world, and millions of people in Wesley Chapel, Tampa, whatever. You are easily expendable. You're like, oh, you don't want to help? You're gone.
Yeah. And that's why nobody really stays there because of how the managers are.
Yeah. No.
But
you want to lift everybody else around you as well. Like also yourself.
Yeah.
So it's like just overall a better atmosphere.
Yep.
Is that you got that type of people at Publix? I mean, you work at Publix in the deli. So.
Yeah, bro. Let me tell you about this one. Let me tell you about this one girl. Bro, there's this lady, right? Bro, she's damn near in her 40s, bro. Straight beefing with me all the time.
Oh my.
Beefing with me with, bro, everything. She's like always worried about what I'm doing for no reason. Like, I'm always doing my work, right? I make sure my work is good. I make sure I get my job done. And like I don't take a break. I do 10-hour shifts and don't take a break.
Damn.
So when I have my stuff set, I'm gonna sit down, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rest my legs a little bit, you know.
That's fair.
She starts tripping. She starts complaining to everybody else. Oh my God, look at him sitting down, this and that. Like, bro, why are you so worried about me? Like, you go on break like for an hour or 30 minutes sometimes. Like, bro, our breaks are an hour, you know.
So, is she a manager?
No, she's part time. I'm full time, and she's
Oh my
tripping.
God.
It's
Bro.
just a straight up Karen.
No, it is. Bro.
They want to be
Yes.
better than you.
No,
They're like, look
yeah.
at him. He's not doing his job. Look at him. I'm better than him. But it's like, come on, man. What are you doing,
Yeah.
bro. Like
You're working at Publix. Come
like,
on, you're 40.
like exactly. Like, bro, I'm just here temporarily. Like, I'm about to be out. Like, that's
Yeah.
also another reason why, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's also another reason why I wanted to be a barber, so I can be my like own boss. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
have my own schedule. You know,
Own schedule, own hours.
it's like I'm not trying to like hate on people that work at like any type of job, you know, with a corporation, but like
Mhm.
at the end of the day, bro, it's a corporation.
Yeah.
You know,
No.
no matter what position you're in, you can be like a store manager. Bro, you die, they'll replace you the next day.
Man, that's so sad. All right, come on, let's go.
It's the truth, you know. It's the truth.
No, but that is true. Like, in a corporate setting, I feel like you're more of a number than you are an employee.
Exactly.
Maybe personally with your manager, you might be a person because you're at your own, like you're at the store or whatever. But corporate wise, you're just a number. You're just that guy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, no hating on people that are in corporate. You're doing your thing. You got to make money somehow. But
Money's
you got
money. Money's money. Well, let me not.
Man.
You know.
I mean, selling drugs. I mean,
Hey.
Money is money.
Hey, money, money.
But so I also wanted to talk about. So, what's the process like to become a barber? Like, how has it been so far on that journey?
It's been very exciting, very like eye-opening with a lot of things, a lot of, you know, not everybody fades the same, not everybody cuts hair the same,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like always improving. You can
Mm-hmm.
always find improvement. You know, like when you think of barbers, you usually just think about like cutting men hair and stuff like that. You know,
Mhm.
fades. It's really expanding and turning into more like Cosmo. Like we're considered Cosmos now. You know, because we also do color, we can do perms, we can do all that. You know,
Wow.
you can get your unrestricted license, which is what I'm trying to go for.
Mhm.
So that would include everything that a Cosmo can do.
Dang.
You know?
I saw one time you were fading up this girl, like on your page you posted it. You lined her up or something like that, and it looked good. But I was just like, man, I've never really seen like a girl get that type of thing before.
Yeah, they bro, a lot of them actually get like undercuts. That's what it's called. Like
Yeah,
when
undercut.
when they cut like just the back. Yeah, a lot of them do, and it's really fun to do. Actually,
Yeah.
really fun to
What's
do.
your favorite type of thing to do when you're cutting hair?
Complete transformations? When they come in with
They come in
long,
busted.
Yeah, long hair or like just busted hair, and
Like
then
Hunter?
completely.
Hey, get this man right here.
Like, when they come with long hair, and then you're like, oh,
Yeah.
that transformation about to
You
go
could get fun of
crazy.
fade.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
when they come in like, and they just tell me cut it all off,
Oh really?
No way.
do whatever.
Do whatever.
Say less. Say less.
It's but when you put it like that, it's also like it's kind of like an art.
It is an
Yeah,
art.
No,
yeah,
definitely.
It's like
It is an
sculpting
art.
in a way.
Yeah.
You take a
With-
canvas,
Mm-hmm.
a blank canvas, you get to do whatever you want with it.
Exactly, and especially with designs and color. You know, I've been trying to improve on designs and do more designs. The craziest one I did was the dude that got like the Versace all over around his head.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, oh my goodness.
He was like, I'm feeling my yeah. I did that.
Yeah, bro. It was definitely hard, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta
It's
step out of your comfort zone.
Exactly.
So-
And you know, it was good. So I mean,
Yeah.
you get the more practice you get, the better you get at it. And then guess what? People are like, man, that's that guy that does that good design. You gotta go to him. They gotta go to that guy.
Yeah. I mean, there's always improvement though.
Yeah.
Always improvement. Never want to stop improving.
Exactly. Is there any notable people that you've cut yet? Like anyone in particular that you've been like, dang, I know that guy, or like, hey, that guy's kind of, he's kind of up there.
My boy Rob, we used to work at Chick-fil-A together.
Mhm.
He's been coming to me like since I started, and I mean, he plays at USF. He's on the football team at USF.
Oh, okay.
Oh dang,
Yeah,
that's
Did
really
you know
cool.
that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know.
You should have known that. You're narwhal. But no, yeah, him. Yeah, I mean, who else? Gotta think.
I mean, even that's
Yeah,
pretty,
well,
like
Yeah.
a USF football
An
player. I
athlete.
I
mean,
have a couple people. Yeah.
so do you travel to cut or do you stay in like one space? I mean, I know you're in school right now, but I know you've done some cuts already.
Yeah, I've done house calls. I've done house calls
Okay.
where I go to people's houses and cut. But now I have like a little setup going on, and like I bought the chair, I bought like the mat, the
Oh,
mirror, and
cool.
all that
Okay.
stuff. So like they come to me now. But yeah, I've cut in some crazy places already.
Like what?
Like a parking garage.
No way. Like big blends.
Big blends. Straight up. Mind if I bless you with a haircut?
That's crazy.
Yeah, like a parking garage. What else?
Wow.
I've done it in Miami.
I saw that. I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah, I've cut in Miami.
Cool.
I've cut in France. 'Cause
No way.
I went to France.
What?
Yeah, I went to France. I took a trip to France. I cut hair over there.
That's crazy.
How is the environment?
Yeah, how is that?
different?
Yeah,
In France?
within, like
Yeah.
cutting hair,
Bro.
different places.
No,
or,
yeah,
like-
for sure, bro. Because I went to France and Spain, right? Bro, Spain, they need to step it up. like no, for real, like, bro, they were walking out looking bummy. I don't know
Oh,
what,
wow.
like,
Like after the haircut.
Wow, after.
Oh my
no,
God.
like the fade was just,
Subpar.
yeah, and like it, bro, it
Fade
looked like
wasn't fading.
it was
Wasn't fading.
it was like a bowl haircut. It was like a bowl
No.
haircut. Yeah,
Oh,
no, yeah.
no.
It was, and like, usually I thought they would be like bigger on clippers and stuff like that, because the clippers I have are Babyliss, right? And Babyliss is like an Italian brand.
Mhm.
Okay.
So why aren't you guys using it? Like, you're
Yeah.
right there, but no, they're like using like the Walmart clippers, like like
$5 clippers.
no,
that you
that
got.
ass, like.
That's
I don't mean to
crazy.
hate on Wall, but I
Yeah.
don't like Wall. Wall is not.
You get what
not
you
it.
get there.
Yeah.
So I mean, but that I would have never even thought about that.
Is France any better?
France is, yeah,
Or?
They got something,
a
you know.
little better, yeah. It's
So
good.
like, what were you doing over there exactly? You were just
Traveling-
there.
Traveling.
So it wasn't
love
like
traveling.
barber related. You were just there.
No, I was just there.
So how'd you end up cutting people there? You just like, hey, let me bless you with a free haircut. Big blends.
Bonjour. Nah, but I know someone, right? I was meeting up with someone, and their aunt's husband needed a haircut.
Oh,
So
okay.
he already had like some clippers and stuff, because I didn't bring my stuff. I would have if I knew, but I didn't bring my stuff, so he let me use his clippers and his blade, and yeah, I just did it there.
That's cool.
Okay. I mean, any opportunity is an opportunity.
Yeah,
Exactly,
exact-
bro.
yeah.
So-
Exactly. Like, I just want to cut.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm very passionate about it, bro. It's like it's something I'm very passionate about, and like if I go, it's weird. Like if I go more than like a couple days without cutting, I'm just like, whoa.
He's like a feeding. He's like,
What
he's
are you
like
doing?
He's like feeding.
Whoa.
Like, I need it.
No,
Where my
yeah, that's why I was
clippers?
like, because this weekend I like took a little break. You know, I took a little break. I haven't been really cutting. I cut on Friday, but you know, Saturday. It's about that time. That time.
That's like a drug addiction. Like, man, I don't need it. I don't need it.
Hey,
I can
I'm
quit
like-
if I wanted to.
I'm like
Yeah,
big
yeah.
plans. I'm like big plans for real. Hey, bro, let me bless you with a haircut, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, I got you, bro.
I can quit whenever I want. Like 3 days. Yo, hey, hey, you know, I'm just saying. You need a cut? I got you.
Hey, bro, just let me know, bro. Just let me know.
Oh my gosh. So that's crazy though. Traveling to Spain and traveling to France, like just cutting up there. You didn't even know you were gonna cut up there. So I mean, that,
I'm planning to go to Colombia after I graduate as like a graduation, because I'm graduating on my birthday.
no way.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
so I'm
that's
tur-
awesome.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
really
That's
cool.
No, yeah, I'm,
crazy.
I'm turning
Yeah.
21
Oh, nice.
and graduating, bro.
Oh,
I'm
my
getting
God.
blacked out. So lit.
Oh, yeah.
No, but I'm planning to go to Colombia.
Okay.
To like celebrate my birthday and graduating
Yeah.
after I graduate. So I'm bringing my bag too, because I got some people that want a haircut. Over there.
Hey,
Nice.
post that on the gram. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure.
Like, hey, look at me. I'm in
International
whatever
with it.
country you want me to be in. Yeah. Spain, France, Colombia. I'll go to Antarctica for you.
Nationwide.
Nationwide.
Hey, that could be your thing. Nationwide barber. I'll fly to any country you want me to. I'll be there.
National with it. No, like my big plan, like my main focus and like what I'm trying to work towards is 2026, right? Because 2026 is gonna be the World Cup in the U.S.
Oh
In
yeah.
the U.S. So all these people from different countries
Yeah.
coming to the U.S., leaving their barbers over there. So hey, bro.
I got you.
They're gonna need it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's like my big plan is trying to like network through that and just put my name out there so I'm able to
Yeah.
cut some soccer players or something.
Do you
That'd be
plan
awesome.
on traveling to the different stadiums? Because I know there's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
there's one in Miami,
For
right?
sure.
Yeah.
There's one in
there is
Miami.
one.
Y'all heard about
Miami.
Messi?
Oh,
Y'all heard about
yeah.
Messi? We can
Messi.
talk about that one.
Messi.
I'm going to Miami. Yeah,
That's so true though.
Oh
I'm
man.
about to go
I
to
didn't even
Miami.
think about that. The high traffic in Miami now. All the tickets for the games this whole
Yeah.
season are
Sold
gone.
out.
Sold
Yeah.
out.
Bro, they have more followers on Instagram than the Heat right now.
Yeah, they gained like 6 million followers in a matter of like a day.
And PSG lost about like
What?
2 point something.
Wow.
Dang.
Just
That just shows the
the
impact of
Messi
that man,
effect.
bro.
Yeah.
One man,
Yeah.
6 million people.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it's not even like a 100% thing yet. I'm not sure. Like that's what I read. Like it's not.
I don't think he's signed yet.
Yeah, he didn't sign.
But
yet,
he's, like,
But
committed.
he's like committed, but he's like it's not 100% yet.
Mhm.
Because
I-
he dreams to go to Barca. But
Yeah.
Barca's not.
They're not
really-
they're not budging.
Yeah.
I just still think it's crazy that Saudi Arabia offered him $1.3 billion. Billion with a B dollars.
Yeah.
And he
That-
said, "Nah, I'm chilling."
Nah.
That just shows, bro. That just shows that he's passionate about the sport. It's about the
Yep,
sport.
It's about the
not
sport
money.
more than money.
Yeah.
You also got to think you got to live there too. So I don't know if you really want to live in Saudi Arabia. Ah, you know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
Maybe.
The reason they wanted to do that is because Ronaldo's on the opponent's team. Like they're
They're
trying to,
rivals.
rivals
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get, since you guys got Ronaldo, we'll sign Messi. Like,
Yeah.
bro, come on now.
Nah.
So that's also a reason why he didn't want to sign, because like he didn't want that drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He already had that betwing, like he already has that in general. You know, saying,
Yeah.
who's the GOAT,
Who's the
Ronaldo
GOAT?
or this?
Who do you think is the GOAT?
Nah,
I-
bro, it's Messi, bro.
I agree.
It's Messi. I mean, I feel like the World Cup kind of settled it. It kind of settled it.
Yeah.
Nah, you definitely. That's a bit. Yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe it's because we don't come from the soccer world. But I feel like when you talk about Messi, Ronaldo debates, I feel like it's a lot more tame than when you talk about LeBron and MJ debates in the U.S. I feel like you talk about LeBron better, and then you want to like rip their throat up. They say MJ better,
Yeah.
but then you're like Ronaldo, Messi. And you're like, okay, that's valid. They're both pretty good. Maybe it's just
Well,
because
it's
we live in the United
no,
States.
Yeah, it's 'cause
Yeah, maybe it's 'cause we live in the United States.
I think
basketball is mostly in the United
Yeah,
States.
I-
Like,
yeah.
I mean, there's Europe and
No, yeah, that's just
America, but-
international, bro.
Yeah.
International,
soccer
like
is.
you don't even have to know about soccer to know who Messi and Ronaldo is.
Yeah.
That's true. You
Like-
ask somebody in Saudi Arabia, who's LeBron? LeBron? Who's that?
You know.
Oh, but so I mean, since you already talked about it, so you already talked about your future for 2026 in the World Cup. So, other than that, what's the future looking like for you when it comes to not only cutting hair but in general? So, like, do you have any goals you have or anything like that?
My goal is to retire early. Well, not really retire because I'm still gonna be cutting hair, bro.
Oh, yeah?
It's something I'm gonna be doing for years, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I plan to retire like in Colombia or in France.
That'd be
Like,
pretty
I
fire.
don't want to retire here. I
Yeah.
don't like. I plan either to buy 2 houses in Colombia,
Mm-hmm.
rent one out, live in one, and just live rent free and be cutting hair, for side money. And, or open up a barber shop or a barber supply store here
Mm-hmm.
and have the money coming to me over there.
That'd be pretty fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like a good plan.
That's actually a very good plan. You just living off your earnings. You ain't got to do nothing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Passive income.
That's what I'm saying. Like I hope to do it
Yeah.
following years.
Yeah. No, but like renting out and all that stuff, I want to get into that type of stuff too.
Yeah.
Like later on in life,
You can make a lot of
you
money.
make a lot of
from
money,
that.
especially in Florida.
Yeah.
You rent out an apartment by like the beach or something.
Yeah, imagine one on the beach.
Make
dude.
a lot of money. Or you
People
rent
are
out
coming there every
Airbnbs.
weekend.
Airbnbs.
yeah.
Or you rent out
Yeah.
one by the river for
Yeah.
Gasparilla.
Anything by the water, you're gonna make a killing because
Yeah.
that's where everybody wants to be. Is
Exactly.
by the water,
Exactly.
especially in Florida.
Yep. Because here's the thing: you rent one out, you wait for it to start earning you some income, and
Yeah.
then eventually you buy another one, and then another one, and then you can even make it into a business. And at that point, you're making so much money, you don't even have to be doing your own job anymore.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's a plan. I feel like I wish I knew more about that type of stuff, like earlier. You know how
That's
people like
the thing, bro. They don't teach you
Yeah.
that shit, bro. They don't teach you that shit.
yeah,
I
like
mean, until now, like you take classes for
Yeah.
that, but like that's something they should have been teaching you since like elementary, bro.
Yeah, that's the type of stuff you just gotta learn on your own.
yeah. Because I mean, you see kids in high school that are like, oh yeah, talking about like freaking 401ks and like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm in math right now.
No, but it's something like you gotta know, bro.
Yeah.
You know, it's like even like taxes, bro. Like
Yeah.
they don't teach you that.
No,
They don't teach you tax. They don't teach you how to write a check. They don't teach you how to pay a bill. You got that stuff you got to learn on your
Like,
own.
those are the things you need to be taught.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
Yeah,
government
no.
doesn't want you to know.
the government wants you to be a pawn.
Yeah, I remember doing my taxes for the first time. Like, what does half this stuff mean?
My cousin, my dad's cousin does our taxes.
Okay.
So I don't even got to worry about my taxes.
I did mine on my own for the first time like 2 years ago, and I had to like look up everything individually on like my paychecks and everything. I'm like, dang, this is crazy.
It's stupid.
Hey, TurboTax for real. You
Yeah.
became a clutch.
Yeah, TurboTax. You have to use TurboTax. Like
Yeah,
it helps you. It saves you so much time.
Yeah. Can't it save you money too?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't you use TurboTax?
I mean, I didn't even file because I didn't need to.
Oh yeah, you don't
So,
even have a job.
I mean, I worked at FedEx for like 2 months.
Yeah,
but I
he
didn't,
worked-
I didn't
he
have
worked a
enough
couple
of an
months.
earnings.
You didn't have enough to actually
So I
file.
think
I
you
had to
have to
file,
have
yeah.
at least
It's at least 10.
10,000. Yeah, I think it's
Dang.
something like that.
Damn.
10,000 a year.
10,000.
You have to make. Yeah.
What the?
yeah.
But yeah. So I had like 2 more questions. So what are some of the positives and negatives you have seen so far in the industry, and what have been some of the personal positive and negatives for you?
Positives is, you know, there's a lot of like conventions that you can go to that are just like for hairstylists and like barbers and stuff like that.
Mhm.
There's a lot of like networking, you know, people willing to help you, give you pointers, you know. It's very like a welcoming community, you know. Bro, it was crazy because I think last week or the week before, there was one in Orlando, and I didn't go. I wish I did, but they be selling things for like cheaper, you know, clippers for cheaper, doing like classes, showing you different ways, and then most of the time, bro, the barbers went to a club after the convention,
After the convention?
and they were cutting in the club, bro. They set up.
What?
Yeah, they bro, it was crazy, bro. Like the whole barber industry is growing so big, it's
Yeah.
crazy. Like they set up a bunch of ring lights and then had like rope, like the valet rope.
Yeah, like
It's
the valet.
okay.
Yeah,
to like
yeah.
block off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
they were
line
just
people
cutting
up.
there, bro.
Wow.
What?
Like having a whole barber battle in the middle of the club. Like that's wild, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's dope. It's like
Yeah.
a dope, you know,
Yeah.
community and stuff like that. Some negatives is like I said, just there's gonna be people that
The
like,
haters?
want to hate on you
Yeah, yeah.
and like stop you from being great, you know.
Mhm.
There's gonna be clients that no matter if you give them a good fade or anything like that, like they're just gonna complain.
Yeah.
You missed a spot.
There's gonna be people that like don't respect your prices, you know, because at the end of the day, bro, like you're making this your career, you're making this like your number one priority and number one job, you know. So everything's going up, everything, you know, even the price of like eggs, bro. Eggs is
Yeah.
crazy,
Milk and eggs is
bro.
like
It's crazy. So like, bro, inflation is a real thing. So like, what do you think? Like, I'm just gonna stay at like this price my whole life.
$12 a haircut, sir.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like people be complaining, like, bro, like I remember when haircuts were like $10, bro.
I remember when.
When what did that haircut look like?
Yeah.
What did that haircut look like?
Yeah.
That shit looked like shit. It looked like shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you expect us to do? Just stay at our normal prices and then like get a side job? Like, no.
Yeah,
This
no.
This
This
is our
is
profession.
that's your job.
That
This
is
our
your
profession.
job.
So like, if you're not gonna respect the prices, then I don't need you as a client.
Exactly. And it's also, you're paying for my services. My services, depending on how good I am, they are worth that amount of money.
And I'm making sure like putting all my effort to make that service enjoyable for you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Enjoyable and worth it.
It's like
Yeah.
I'm passionate about this. Like, would you rather be paying someone that's passionate about what they do than someone that's like just doing it just for the money?
Just for the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, when you think about it, cutting hair isn't just like, it's not just cutting hair. You're not paying for just a haircut. You're paying for haircut and service.
Exactly.
It's both. It's not just
Exactly.
one. Because I mean, like, you're paying for the conversation in the chair. You're paying for the friendliness. You're paying for not the cut, obviously, but you're also paying for the extra mile by your barber to go, oh man, hold on, let me sit back down real quick. Let me fix this real something. Let me do your eyebrows real quick. Let me do this. Let me do that. So the extra stuff.
Yeah.
You're not just paying for a cut for somebody to sit there and go, all right, you're done.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
and that's the best type of barbers. You want to
Nah,
you want to
seriously.
pay the extra to get that extra service because it's worth it, and it's somebody that you want to keep around if you're the barber as a customer because you're like, I appreciate you, I appreciate that. So
like cutting hair is not going anywhere, bro. Never going.
it'll
anywhere.
never go anywhere
Never going anywhere.
unless
Like,
you got some robots cutting hair, but that ain't gonna be nice.
But even then, like I've like heard about that because they're improving.
Yeah.
like all that's taking over every type of job.
Mm-hmm.
I
And,
feel like you can't take over barbers. Like a robot can never be a
no,
barber.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like I personally feel like yes, a robot can do the haircut, but as a barber, your job is also to like do the haircut to match your head.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can have a certain haircut, exactly how it's supposed to be, but you have to make sure it fits on your head. Because
Exactly.
then you're gonna look stupid.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
I don't feel like robots can really take that away.
I don't know if I would want a robot with sharp things around my
Exactly.
head anyway.
Exactly.
Edward
All right,
Scissorhands.
let me just
Going straight.
Edward
Going
Scissorhands.
Sorry
crazy.
about that.
Oh my god.
You know what's funny? I did see this on social media. I don't know how your take is on this, but I saw this one raise, whatever you call it.
The fade.
Yes.
clipper.
Yes. And like the guard just like keeps going up or down, whatever.
It's like a sideways
Yeah.
guard,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and all you do is go like,
Literally
against the
just-
head. But even
What?
then, bro, it's supposed to give you like a fade,
Instant
like, in one
fade.
go.
Instant
Yeah.
fade?
Instant fade. Yeah. It's
That
funny.
That sounds stupid.
And it was created by a barber. That man's trying to take away the business.
Yeah,
But no, I heard some bad things about it. Like, it's also like, if you don't know how to cut hair, and you go deep into it, no matter if you're having a guard, you're gonna
You're gonna get something.
Yeah.
leave like
Yeah.
a spot that you shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
So
Damn,
it's
I
like,
got a bald spot. What the?
so it's like you gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
know what you're doing.
Alright.
That's why you go to school. That's why you learn.
Exactly.
You ain't just be like, I'm gonna be a barber today and try to cut your own hair. Then you look stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, you can learn from videos and all that stuff, but it takes a while. There's some people that don't learn through school. It just depends on the person you're learning off of.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All about that mentor and just school.
Yeah.
But yeah. So do you have any like last minute memories, last minute stories you have?
Last minute
Anything like that?
memories.
Anything you can remember?
Shoot.
Just in general.
Just in general.
If you don't, it's fine. But I'm just saying if you got anything you want to add or anything like that.
Last minute stories. Damn.
Maybe think about anything too later when you're like.
Yeah, when yeah.
You can just bring it up.
Yeah. We could do that too.
Yeah.
So now we've talked about it, we've talked about hair cutting and whatnot. But I mean, you're like, man, how can I trust it? How do I know? Well, you're gonna find out. He's gonna cut my hair right now.
Yes, sir. Barber Hondro about to get on this.
Yeah,
Yes,
so if you're
sir.
listening, you should go on YouTube and watch it for
Yeah.
No,
yourselves
definitely check
right
it
now.
out.
Go on YouTube and watch it. See the fade, and we're gonna keep talking about news from the week. We're gonna go
Yeah.
through the national holidays like we usually do and stuff like that. But we'll be right back setting up for the cut. So
Yeah.
see you in a second.
All right, guys. So if you're listening on Spotify or Amazon Music, I would definitely switch over to YouTube at this moment if you're able to, because there are razors and clippers involved, so it does, kind of get loud within the audio. So just a heads up. But overall, definitely a really good experience, and I'll cut right to it.
And we're back.
Oh yeah.
We're ready with the cut.
Oh yeah.
Let's getting it going. So, per usual, we're just gonna start off with the national holidays. So let's see. For Tuesday, June 13th, we've got International Axe Throwing Day.
Nice.
All right.
Gonna get in the way, right?
What?
The sound's not gonna get in the way.
No, you're fine.
No.
Let's see. Nah, that's fine. National Forklift Safety Day. You want to read them, Hunter? I mean, you can read them.
Sure.
Yeah, you go ahead. That way, just in case.
All right. So we did axe throwing. Okay, we got National Forklift Safety Day. I'm sure that's a big one at FedEx. I'm sure they celebrate that one.
You guys actually got forklifts at FedEx?
Yeah, they use it for all the pallets there and everything. Cause we have pallets full of like drinks and stuff, like water bottles and stuff like that we move around. National Sewing Machine Day. Nice. Anybody do sewing at all? No.
I literally sew every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever had like one of your grandparents or something like sew something for
Yeah.
you?
My grandma sewed I think the first blanket I ever got.
Really?
Yeah. I still have that thing too somewhere in my closet somewhere, but yeah. World Softball Day. Nice.
Softball is fire. Okay. You ever watch
I
college
mean,
softball?
kinda. I mean, I'd rather watch baseball, but
Well, yeah, but softball, pretty cool. Like watching it on college, because not even gonna lie, they're pretty good. I don't know. I feel like it might be a hot take, but watching.
I showed you the one girl from my school who
Yeah.
was on there. She's in the tournament.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Her
I think-
ERA is like 1.7.
She's cracked. I think watching college softball is more entertaining than watching, like majority of sports.
It's a hot take, but
I would
That
rather
is
watch.
pretty bold.
yeah.
I would rather watch college softball over basketball.
No.
I don't
But
know.
that's just me.
No, you're not
Crazy.
saying
That's
that.
just me though. I'm just saying.
We'll just move on.
I'm just saying. You know, I'm not a big basketball guy. That's probably why.
I'm not either, but I wouldn't say I enjoy watching softball more.
But it's fun. It's fast paced.
I feel like it's fun to play, probably, but
It is very fun to play.
I wouldn't say to watch. But,
Have you ever seen those like dad leagues with softball?
yeah,
Those are pretty fun.
Yeah.
I remember my dad was in one of those one time.
really.
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
was
My dad
way-
was in like a
I feel like
kickball
all
league
the
at one
dads do that. They just have their own softball.
At least
league.
once in their lifetime, they have to join
Yeah.
one.
Mine didn't.
Okay, so National Clay Week.
Yeah, National Clay
All
Week.
right.
You remember? Did you guys ever have like in elementary school or anything where you had like the clay projects in elementary?
Yeah.
Man, I would. Them hoes.
I remember I made a snail on top of a rock, and then I made a clay pot or a clay bowl, and that was pretty cool. And I remember I made it like rainbow color. I was like 10, so I didn't even know. But those are pretty cool. You don't really do that much after elementary.
There
school.
was some place I went to in Hyde Park, I think, and they have this one pottery place. I think it's in Hyde Park, and I went there and I just made I think for Mother's Day a pottery thing for my mom.
Mhm.
It was actually really nice. It was really cool set up. You could make whatever you want. They give you the clay, and then you can paint it. It was really cool. I actually enjoyed doing it.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I remember I didn't actually make it out of clay, but I made the piggy bank I have now is a monkey, and it was made out of clay, and then you paint it.
Nice.
I don't remember where I was. I think I was on vacation when I did that, but some place like that. I remember my mom made a bear with a little heart, and then
Yeah.
something like that. But yeah, clay, pretty cool. Have you ever seen those Instagram videos of the Asian guy, and he makes a teapot out of clay straight up from nothing?
No.
Those are pretty fire. You know,
Some
no,
people
they're
are talented like that too.
super
though.
relaxing too.
Yeah.
And only thing bro's using is like a wooden mallet, just smashing.
He
the
be
clay
doing
and, like, a little
ASMR
carver.
pottery.
It is. Samson, you actually like that a lot. It's like
What are you talking about?
ASMR
pottery,
pottery.
but like ASMR.
Oh, that might actually go good.
It's like some Asian dude. He makes
that might
teapots.
go crazy.
Y'all know,
Imagine put yourself to sleep with that.
y'all know about those dudes that be like building shit.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Popping up all the time.
Bro, you be falling asleep
Yeah.
on YouTube, bro. And then you wake up to just,
Wake up.
Yeah.
bro, they built a whole house.
Yeah.
Bro, 3-story house with hidden pool. Bro,
Oh
like,
my
what?
god. Yeah,
they're
dude,
wearing
that's so
nothing.
true.
They're wearing nothing but like little undergarments.
Yeah,
They're not
yeah,
even wearing
yes.
any clothes. Just like, what are you doing, man?
Nah.
Bro, but it's interesting. It's
That's
so
a,
interesting.
that's
No,
a
it
talent,
is.
though. That's a talent.
And then for the last one, we have National Hermit Week
So yeah, National Hermit Week celebrates being yourself
and finding
and
the
finding
joy in being alone.
alone. So
Wow.
Interesting.
Samson's in his hermit phase right
Oh yeah, he's been in that for a little while.
I've been in that for a
I feel
minute.
we've all been in that hermit phase,
Yeah.
all right?
No, yeah,
We've
that's-
all been there.
now. No,
You
that's
know.
true.
Everybody's at it
Everybody
at one
needs
point.
their alone time to like. I feel like that's when you like really grow as a person, though.
No,
too.
it literally is.
You need that alone time.
Because whenever you just jump into something right after something, you're not improving
Yeah, yeah,
whatsoever.
Yeah.
yeah, you need that alone time to reflect on yourself and figure out what you want to really do with your life.
Yeah, you're just jumping ship.
Yeah,
And it's like, what have you worked on?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You gotta get in the gym. That's when you're on your hermit time.
No, for real.
That's literally Samson right now. Samson, that guy in the gym.
Yeah. Other than that, we have a lot of Spider-Man news this week.
Oh my goodness.
So,
where do we
first,
even start?
Before we talk about the movie, let's talk about the game. Cause
You want to talk about a
game?
game first?
Yeah. So the game is being released October 20th, 2023.
Yep.
There's gonna be the base version for 70, the deluxe for 80, and then the collector's for $230.
Wait,
what?
$230.
No way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nah, that's
What do you know what that
wild.
comes with?
Yeah. So it comes with the game.
It better come with a whole ass
It better
Spider-Man.
come-
suit.
yeah,
I better come with Spider-Man himself.
I better be Spider-Man. I better come with a
They
spider.
better give me like a radioactive spider or something with that.
But so the 230 edition comes with everything that the deluxe has, which is in-game stuff like in-game suits and whatnot.
yeah.
And then it also comes with a 17-inch statue of
What?
Venom fighting both Spider-Mans, I think.
Okay, that's actually
That's
fire.
kind of cool. I'm not gonna, that
If
would
it-
probably
if
go
it's
for
quality-
something later.
If it's
yeah.
quality
Yeah.
and not like some plastic
Yeah.
thing, bro. Yeah, that's
Well,
actually, that's
I
fire.
mean, if it's 230, I've never seen a game that's collectors is 230. So
There's
Yeah.
a lot of people collect that stuff though, and they sell it later for a lot of money because
Oh, yeah.
people really want to get that stuff. But,
yeah.
And then like I heard too that I saw somebody. I don't know if I should talk about this, but I saw somebody leak like a lot of the plot of the game already.
no.
already.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, I don't know if I should talk about
I
that.
wouldn't talk about
I mean,
that.
nah, I don't want to be spoiled.
No.
But
Yeah.
I kind of got that. Apparently, like, yeah, no, I won't talk about it. I don't want to ruin it for other people. But
all I
yeah,
know-
if you look, you can. If you really want to know it, you can find it out like online now.
All I know is that Kraven the Hunter's in the game and then Venom. That's literally all I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's all I really need to know.
Let's just keep it that way.
yeah.
And Symbiote.
The only
That's
thing
what I
that
mean.
was confirmed that I'm pretty sure everybody knows too is that Harry is Venom in it. So
Mhm.
Who is?
Yeah,
yeah,
because of the
Uh,
previous.
Peter
'Cause of
Parker's
the-
friend Harry.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's
it's 'cause
Venom.
of the Miles Morales one, right? That was the end of
Yeah,
it.
I think it was that.
No,
that
it
was
was
a
Spider-Man
post
1.
in Spider-Man 1.
Spider-Man 1.
Post
I
credit
don't
scene
know
in
if
Spider.
it-
Yeah, it
That was
was.
Spider-Man 1.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
that.
I'm pretty sure it was.
I just finished Miles Morales again.
Well,
and I
maybe
saw
maybe
that
they
post-credit.
maybe they also
Yeah,
put
they
it
may
in
have
that
added it
too.
in both of them.
Yeah,
But yeah, it'd probably make sense if it was in the Spider-Man one as
Yeah.
Yeah, because let's say you don't play Spider-Man 1 and you play.
Which
Miles
I mean,
Morales, and then
I think that's an interesting take because everybody knows Venom as being Eddie Brock, so
Mhm.
it'll be cool to see how they do it with Harry because Harry in the comics actually is like a Venom variant too. So
well. Yeah.
yeah, like
Yeah,
the
no.
like later comics, he's the one who gets it instead of Eddie Brock because. I don't know if any of you guys seen like Amazing Spider-Man, but the Harry on that one, he has like a disease. They're doing like kind of like that storyline where like
okay.
Harry's sick and like the only thing like saving him is the Venom symbiote. So
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
anyway, going into more Spider-Man news, we saw the new Across the Spider-Verse movie.
Yep. All
That
right.
what isn't that like the best-selling movie of 2023 already.
Something like that.
Oh, yep. It's
listen,
already
okay.
the best of the
So-
year.
And what is it on IMDb? Like,
IMD, it's number 11, but even though it's number 11, it's tied for number 2 between a 7-way tie.
yeah,
Second best rated movie of all time. And then on Letterboxd, it's their number 1 movie all time.
Rotten Tomatoes, it's like a 97, right?
Yeah, and then
97, something like that.
Rotten Tomatoes is tied 97% with the first Miles Morales movie, which is highest rated movie when it comes to Spider-Man.
They're saying it's literally the best Spider-Man movie out of all of them.
Now, no spoilers. Before we say anything else, no spoilers. But all I'm gonna say is that movie. I've never left a movie like wanting to be Spider-Man. I wanted to be Spider-Man. I still want to be Spider-Man.
The best
Man was
way,
jumping off the walls.
yeah. The best way to explain it without like giving the plot away, it felt like Infinity War before Endgame.
Yeah, it was such a good movie, man. Like, if you haven't seen it, you need to go watch it like now.
No, it was good. I feel like the one thing that makes it unique is there's not another like animated movie like how they do that movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the animation is nothing that you've seen.
It's all unique.
Yeah.
That's what makes it even so much better.
Yeah.
Like, that movie, there's a difference between seeing a movie and seeing cinema. That was some cinema right there.
One thing I like that they do in it is you have all these different Spider-Men, but they somehow find a way to make all of them unique and look different.
Exactly. Like, just the movie itself was just so good. Like, the plot was amazing. We've never seen this villain before.
Yeah,
in this movie.
they did a good job with the villain too.
Yeah.
Because like they took the way of like doing like how if you watch any CW show or like any like superhero TV show, they always have this thing called the villain of the week, and he's not really supposed to be like that powerful. He's just kind of like there for like a filler episode, and they kind of take that path with the villain, and then like just what they do with him like later on, it's like really cool.
Yeah.
But trying to think.
That movie.
No, it was, and the soundtrack
Oh my
really
gosh.
good. I've been like lasting that the.
Boomin was like,
Nah, he went.
Yeah.
He went off.
He did a great job with the soundtrack.
Here's the thing.
I hope they keep him for the next movie because like I've been listening to that stuff like nonstop.
I feel like Metro is such a good producer for a
Yeah,
Spider-Man movie.
yeah.
Like, there's nobody that could do it better.
Sway Lee always,
Yes.
bro,
Sway Lee-
always kills it.
Literally,
Always
Yeah.
kills it.
Sway Lee is like the MJ of music when he's on a Spider-Man soundtrack.
All right. You dragging it. Don't compare him to. Don't compare him to Michael Jackson.
only when he's on Spider-Man. All
You've
right?
been glazing Spider-Man a little bit, dude.
I'm just saying that's such a good.
a little
movie.
bit,
Kind of riding him too hard.
Like this man, I mean, you can put in the comments below if you believe or agree with this statement, but this man said it was better than Endgame and Infinity War.
I think it is.
I mean, you can put in the comments below, or if this is like a TikTok reel or something like that, you can put in the comments if you agree with that. But I don't agree with that.
I mean,
I like the movie, but I don't think it's as good as that.
The only reason I say it's better than that is because Endgame and Infinity War, it took, like, the whole thing of Endgame and Infinity War was all the Avengers are together and they're fighting this big war and whatnot. But the thing is, if you take away the collaboration aspect of Infinity War and Endgame, the movie's mid. Like, there's no plot there. But then, you know, Spider-Man, they do it in 2 movies. They create this plot with all the Spider-Mans, and you could say, oh, well, without all the other Spider-Mans, there's no plot to the movie.
I mean,
Wrong. Because Miles Morales still would have to fight the villain.
I agree.
At the
They
end of
use
the
a
day.
lot of nostalgia, but I feel like both movies do it very well.
I'm not saying those are bad movies. I think
yeah,
those are some of the best movies ever. But
Yeah.
I think Spider-Man, it just did something so unique that it's just better.
No, I agree. It's definitely something you haven't, like, just the animation style and like the story. It's definitely something you haven't seen before, which makes it like so good. But
Yeah. Okay. Minor spoiler, but I'll try and not say too much. But the part where
don't ruin the movie.
I'm not. It's
No
very
movie.
very minor, very
Come on,
minor.
bro.
Very minor. Tells like the entire
So
ending.
the part
That'd be
the
awful.
part with Spider-Gwen's dad and Spider-Gwen when they're having the interaction at like the beginning of the movie, that could have been so mundane and boring if it weren't for the art style, the color, and just the music in general, like that could have been such a boring scene, but the way that they put it all together made it so perfect. Like it made it more meaningful than it could have.
It goes back to what I was saying too, like how they do something with each like kind of like universe. They make everyone look different and unique, and that's what I like about it, because they could have easily made everything look the same, and it still would have probably been a good movie, but they went the extra mile to like make every like universe and every character look different and unique.
Yeah. I think I also saw something with all these Easter eggs going on about like, oh, did you see this and that with, you know, the ending of the movie and whatnot, and the music and all that. I saw one thing where Spider-Gwen in her room, she has a trans flag or something, and people were saying, oh, Gwen is trans. And you're like, now wait a minute.
Yeah.
That doesn't really make any sense. That's the plot of the movie.
People sometimes take that stuff like way too far. Like, yeah, you can have a trans flag, and yeah, you can like that doesn't make the character automatically trans.
Yeah.
Like,
just makes him an ally.
Like, you can be whatever you want to be, bro.
Yeah.
You really can be whatever you want to be.
Yeah.
But it's just I don't see the point of people trying to like
push
make
it.
it.
Yeah,
make
don't
it into
jump to
something.
conclusions.
So yeah, all in all, Spider-Man was pretty good. Like I said before, because our battery died, but all in all, I think Spider-Man is number one Marvel movie, or not number one Marvel movie. I think it's the number one Spider-Man movie, top 3 Marvel movie, and like a top 5 all-time movie.
what would
for
be
me.
your what do you think's like topping that then?
Topping Spider-Man and Marvel?
Yeah, like what's your favorite Marvel movie then?
That's a good question. I don't know, to be honest. It might actually be
Infinity
number
War?
one.
Because I mean, you said to me that you thought that was better.
I thought Infinity War was pretty good.
But you said to me that you thought it was better than Endgame and Infinity War. So wouldn't it be your number one then?
I guess so. If you say it like that, then yeah, I guess it would be my number one.
Because I mean, I feel like if you think it's better than those, then it's got to be. Because I don't see any other Marvel movie topping it.
I don't know. I feel like the first Miles Morales is pretty good too. But
Into the Spider-Verse?
yeah, I guess then it would be my number one for Marvel. So, and then top 5 for everything else.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Dark Knight's still on top for me, but that's just my personal opinion.
Dark Knight, Infinity War and Spider-Man are interchangeable for me. They both have the same leading up point, and you're like, what is going to happen next?
For me,
so it's like, I feel they give off the same exact energy.
yeah.
So they're two different movies, like you said. Like one's completely animated, the other one's real life. But I mean, overall plot and everything, character development and stuff, I thought it was really good how they executed that.
For me personally, it would probably be Dark Knight, Spider-Man 2.
My man's holding childhood.
Spider-Man 2, probably go. I
Nostalgia.
mean, I'm gonna be honest. I think Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I might be my third, and then
Like it was a tearjerker for me, but I thought it was the best Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
I'll say
I agree,
that.
yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was the best one. I would probably say that's like a top. I don't even know. For me, like a top like 6.
Yeah.
I would say Marvel movie.
yeah,
I agree.
and then I would probably go No Way Home, and then that. But that's my personal opinion.
No Way
That's my
Home.
opinion. That's my opinion.
No Way Home.
To me, seeing that moment with all 3 of the live action Spider-Mans was like, I feel like nothing's gonna beat that for me.
No,
Like Tobey
it-
Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and
It was definitely
Tom Holland.
It was definitely a fulfilling. It was a fulfilling moment for people who grew up watching
Yeah.
Toby and
not only that, but seeing all the iconic villains back too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely holding on by nostalgia.
But I understand why. There's a lot of nostalgia in Across the Spider-Verse too, even live action cameos. So
Yeah.
I understand why people.
The only thing about this one though that it's like not as nostalgia based is because it wasn't around the whole entire plot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they were just showing them being like just like this is what happened in the past. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
wasn't like, okay, this is what's gonna happen. They're gonna be a part of the entire journey and stuff. But I mean, I guess it's cool how they did that. But I don't know. I just feel how Spider-Verse did it was peak.
Yeah.
But that's just an opinion.
Yeah.
You gotta go, like I said, you gotta go watch it for yourself. Don't hate on it.
No, definitely see it. It's definitely worth watching for sure.
Like I said before too, if you only watch if you're not watching Spider-Man because it's animated, you're a child, and you need help. Because animation is like some peak stuff.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
he really
people,
likes this
I'm just
movie.
saying,
I'm telling
people
you.
that don't watch anime because it's animated are dumb people.
It's not that for me. It's when I see like a mainstream animated movie, I'm thinking it's going to be more towards children.
But that
so
movie,
it deters me a little bit from wanting to see it. But I feel like if you give it a chance, you'll definitely see that it's not exactly meant
I'm
for
gonna be honest,
children.
that movie is meant more for adults than it is for kids.
No, yeah. And I feel like that's the problem is when people see an animated film nowadays, like a Pixar film or like any animated film, they're thinking it's going to be more for like children. But that's not the case for this movie.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I watched The Little Mermaid. That shit was fire.
Oh, really? The new
live
one?
action
It
one?
was, yeah,
Was it
was
actually good?
Yeah, it was
I haven't
really
seen
good.
that yet.
I heard that there's a song in it with like the seagull, and it's like kind of trash.
Nah, bro, that was the best one. That was the best one. Nah,
So the circle was like, "Bam, chicka, wham, wham."
I was getting hyped to that one. I was studio with that one.
About to get sturdy.
Oh, yeah.
My God. I'll be honest, I never really liked The Little Mermaid, the animated one anyway. So I'm not rushing to the theater to see that one. I've saw like people say it's good, people say it's bad. I guess it's just all taste wise, but
Yeah.
that's what it is. So I don't know.
What else would there be to talk about?
I had my story
You
because it cut
did.
out. But okay, so quick little story. So there's this guy in my school, and we were taking a quiz, and he asked me, "How you doing on that quiz?" I was like, "I think I did alright." He was like, "Probably not as bad as me." I was like, "All right, cool." So then he goes, "I'm not even supposed to be here, man. I don't even want to be an engineer." I was like, "Oh, why?" He was like, "Yeah, the only reason I'm here is because my dad, like, he's in biomedical engineering, something like that." He's like, "Low-key, I want to be a mercenary. I want to kill people." I was like, "Oh."
Man's trying to play Call of Duty.
Yeah, he's trying to play Call of Duty in real life. He was like, "Yeah, I get paid like a lot of money to do it, and I already had my way in through Blackwater." I was like, "Bro, what is Blackwater?" Like, it's some secret society stuff.
Yeah.
And so I'm talking to him. I'm like, "Bro, I gotta make sure I'm on this kid's nice list."
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
So,
you gotta be
like,
extra nice to that guy.
yeah.
Like,
But like, me being me, I'm a nice guy. So I was like, "Let me open the door for you," and this and that and that and this. So
then you say he was in crutches.
Yeah, he's
too?
in crutches too. So like, it's
Yeah.
not like he's gonna pull a fast one on
God.
anybody. He literally broke his leg. Like his leg broken. And I remember there was a time in class. It was the first day of class of the summer semester, and our teacher was asking me like, "Oh, how did everyone's summer go? This and that and this," and I guess he just doesn't really understand the whole social cue thing where it's like, it was good, we did this and that. He was like, something about like, yeah, my parents got into a something. Or like, I had the worst time ever. And I was like,
I swear I was gonna kill my mom this week.
So it was something like that. And I was like, well, that's a great way to start off the semester. And I was like, okay. So I don't know. Probably a cool guy.
Just going through it.
He's just going through it. So, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But that's my story. Hopefully he, stays chill.
Doesn't pull a fast one.
Pull fast on anyone. But I mean, I don't know. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty hot. Thanks.
Man's getting everything done today.
I'm getting a makeover.
Oh
man.
yeah.
Now the real question is, how is it? How's it so far?
I feel like a beautiful princess.
And you haven't even seen yourself, right?
No, I haven't seen anything yet. I'm waiting till the end, the finished product. It can't look halfway through.
No, you can't.
There was another thing though. I want to get your guys' opinions on it. So
Oh, what? Yeah, wasn't I saw like? Is it the COD thing?
yeah, so I mean, I'm sure everyone already knows by now, but Nick's Mercs had a COD skin, and they took it out at the store because he said something of LGBTQ, anti-LGBTQ apparently.
Yeah.
All he said was, "Yeah, I don't think we should be teaching this to our kids. I think that should be left up to the parents." And they were like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
because
nah,
they
banned."
were talking about something about how at school.
There was a riot between LGBTQ
Yeah.
and non-LGBTQ, and he was saying pretty much like,
Well,
yeah.
it wasn't just non-LGBT. It was religious. What
Yeah.
was it?
something like that.
It was like it's against like their religion and everything, so
Yeah.
it made sense why they were like angry about it.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
parents coming to talk up to them about not doing it.
So Nick Merckx commented on a tweet about it, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't think we should be teaching that to our kids. I think that should be left up to the parents to do
Yeah.
that and decide that." And then Call of Duty was like, "How dare you?" So they took away his bundle
Yeah,
in the store,
yeah.
and he had just gotten it released. And I was like, "Dang, that's crazy!" Like, he didn't even say nothing.
And the way they worded it too was like they made it sound like so bad, like oh man, like he really like went in on LGBTQ
Yeah.
or something. And then when you find out what it actually is, you're like, what?
yeah,
That's all he really said?
yeah. So they took away his bundle in the store after just getting it, and then after that, a lot of backlash in Call of Duty. Dr. Disrespect deleted
He
Call
deleted
of Duty.
COD.
Tim the Tatman asked for his bundle to be taken out the store.
Yeah.
And they just recently did that today. It's just crazy.
My thing is like you're a video game that like your main thing you doing that is shoot
Is
people,
kill
and then you're
people.
worried about somebody speaking out on LGBT. Yeah, like what?
Yeah, I mean that's why I wanted to get your thoughts on like the whole thing with that is like how do you feel about a video game company like
No, it's dumb.
thinking so hard into that and going we can't
I'm
tolerate
playing
that
a video
type of
game
stuff.
for entertainment. I don't. It's the same thing with sports nowadays too.
Yeah.
How like people will go and speak out about their political thing. I'm just want to watch the game.
It's
like
more
I'm
than
just
that
there.
now. It's just like they're trying to, it all comes down to money, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a lot of these businesses, like when it's Pride Month, they try to like change their logos and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. Like it's
Yeah.
just to promote it so they can
Yeah.
get more business. It's not like they really care.
Yeah. They're just doing
It's
the
just
new
to get
hot
that
thing, the
audience.
new
That's all it
trendy
is.
thing nowadays.
Well, the thing I just don't understand is like the majority of people aren't for that. Like the vast majority of people aren't for that, and yet they still like appeal to it, and that only just puts off the people that are already for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the problem is most of like the higher ups are for it. That's the problem, and those are the people putting all these like things into effect.
Yeah. It's just I just don't understand that how your main fan base is not particularly like against it, but they're like I don't want to have it shoved down my throat.
Yeah,
Bro, people were playing Call of Duty back in the day. Xbox Live
Yeah,
chats,
yeah.
they're
Those
so
parties.
toxic, and you guys don't want to talk about that, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Okay,
yeah.
so I was playing Call of Duty today actually.
No.
And I was like, man, I can't believe Call of Duty did that. And then at the end of the game, I'm in game chat and I'm muted because I'm listening to the game, like my teammates and whatnot. And I was like, man, like these people that play Call of Duty, they can't be for this type of stuff. And then lo and behold, at the end of the game, I'm playing shipment. And this guy goes, hey, who was that guy camping in the crates by A site? And some guy was like, hey, that was me. He was like, bro, I hope your dad gets. I'm gonna find your IP address. I'm gonna your dad. I was like,
What?
he was like, Happy Pride Month, you. and then the game ended. I was like, there you go. There.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's literally the
That's your
entire
fan
COD
base.
community.
That's terrible.
God.
Those are the people you want to push the pride stuff on.
Yep.
I mean, that stuff's been happening since
Oh, yeah.
2009, 2010 on COD.
It's just been getting worse. Yeah.
Them chats, bro, they were not for the weak.
Yeah.
I'm not
That's
even
where
gonna
you
lie.
became a man.
No, it literally is.
I'm not even gonna lie. There's a lot of closeted racists out there.
No, for sure. Hey, bro, that was like reliable for
Yeah.
them, bro.
Like, I don't think people understand. You go in a Call of Duty lobby, I
Yeah.
guarantee you 80% of that lobby racist.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Ain't no way.
You're gonna hear something.
Like, it's just a fact.
No,
But-
you're definitely gonna hear something vile.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently now people are boycotting COD, uninstalling the game and whatnot. And the new season comes out in like 2 days.
Oh, shit.
So it's like, do I play the new season? Or
Yeah.
do I,
I'm
not
probably
play
still gonna
COD?
play it.
I'll be honest.
You don't care.
I'm probably gonna end up playing it.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, it's like,
I feel like people will still play it just because COD is that franchise, but
yeah. I'm just waiting for something to replace COD. Not even gonna lie.
I'm waiting for that marathon game to come out by Bungie. That looks like it's
True.
gonna be pretty cool. They're making like a new like battle royale PvP game.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool.
You play a lot of games? Or nah?
Nah, I mean,
I mean, not like you used to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just been too busy with it.
Yeah.
Like, when I do hop on, bro, I've been on Fortnite or Apex.
Okay.
Fortnite?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I know a lot of people that play
Fortnite
Apex.
is kind of fire.
No,
bro.
okay. Thank you.
Y'all hating on Fortnite?
They're Fortnite haters.
Man,
I just don't think it's like how it used to.
Stop it.
I just miss the old Fortnite. I miss like the chapter 1 and chapter 2.
I agree.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I feel like they're just doing too much.
Yeah.
Going crazy.
Bro,
It's
they
like
got Optimus
every-
Prime in there now.
What the?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like any new thing that comes out, they're like, okay, we're adding it to the game.
No,
Like-
literally, this new season they added a new jungle area, and then the season level 100 skin is Optimus Prime.
God,
How the fuck does that work?
I
though?
don't know.
He's a smaller version of. It's like a small Optimus Prime.
What's the point of it?
I don't know, but it's funny though because like the trailer for it is these like new battle pass skins finding this temple, and then they go in the temple and they find this machine and they click on it, and then Optimus Prime's face just pops up out of nowhere,
God.
and then he downloads himself into the game, and that's how it is. Like that's the
Yeah.
lore. Like there's no like.
That's the only. I feel like Fortnite is trying to do a little too much.
Oh, no,
now.
they definitely are
whenever
reaching.
Spider-Verse dropped, oh, here's a Miles Morales
Yeah.
skin.
Whenever
but I
there's just
instantly
something popular
I
or
mean,
trendy.
I'd rock it too, but like,
Yeah.
There's one thing you can't fault Fortnite. They're always on. They're always
No,
on the culture. Like,
they
all the
update
time.
They
their
definitely
game.
are.
That's
They
why they
update
never
their
go
game.
out of style because they're always on that.
What?
They're always on that.
no,
So-
they always are.
Good for them.
They
I don't
never-
play a lot of Apex. Apex made me mad.
No, bro. I be raging on Apex. This game and then press start on the next match. Bro, you know how it goes.
Yeah.
No, that's what
Man,
it
this
is.
is my last game, bro.
Mm-hmm. It ain't even your last one.
Nah,
I've
20
been,
more games.
We've been dabbling in some Rocket League.
Oh my goodness.
Rocket League is a
You're a
different.
I played it,
Car
but I never
soccer.
like got into
Rocket League a
too
different
deep,
type of.
because I was like PlayStation. I'm Team Xbox.
Your team Xbox.
Yeah, I've been Team Xbox since day one.
That's okay.
Halo, bro. What do you mean that's okay? I'm doing something wrong. Man, fuck you. First of all, man, so that's okay. Hey, I'll still be your friend.
It's
all
all right.
right.
You know, we're
Whatever
not all,
makes
we're
you
not all
happy.
perfect. Whatever makes you happy.
Bro, y'all telling me y'all like Halo, bro? All the
I like Halo. I don't,
Okay, then-
Here's the thing. I never grew up on Halo, so it's not like one of my favorite games. Like Halo, right? But like,
All right.
it's all right. I'm not trying to be like, man, I can't wait to go home and play Halo.
I used to be like that.
Well, I know there are people like that. Like my other friend, he diehard Halo fan. He's like, that's his game. But like, it's not. I never grew up with an Xbox. I grew up with a freaking Wii and a Wii U.
Oh yeah, you want to clown my ass?
I had Mario. All right, I was chilling. I had Wii Sports. I was
Yeah,
doing my thing.
Man, you ugly.
You giving me the haircut? Look at me.
Nah, I'm just saying you ugly just in general for that shit.
Ah. Listen, all I'm saying is the PSP was before its time. That's all I gotta say about that.
No, I agree. With that, yeah.
That's all I gotta say about that. PSP, my sister had one, gave it to me. I played one game on it. No, that's a lie. I played 2 games on it. I played a motorbike game and a Rainbow Las Vegas.
The
on
only
PSP.
game I remember playing
yes.
on mine was like the Uncharted one, and it was only on the PSP. That's why I played it.
Oh yeah.
I don't even remember. I think I played a Cars game. Like you know how Cars made those like video games, like the movie.
yeah.
I think I played a PSP version of it on that. Yes, I definitely did. 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember putting the cartridge in. That was satisfying.
Bro, I played.
cartridges.
I
and they're
played.
Like circular,
They're circular.
and they're straight on one side.
I
Yeah.
played Cars game too. Now you tell me that I remember that I played Cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're
But-
talking about computer games that I play or that we were playing. Bro, I bought this Barnyard game. I don't know if y'all mess
Wait,
with
like
Barnyard.
the
I'm
movie
so happy
Barnyard?
you stopped because I was about to laugh.
like the movie
Bro, y'all don't
Barnyard?
rock with Barnyard?
I
Bro,
know.
who buys Barnyard
That's just so
on
random.
the PSP?
It's just so random.
Bro, Barnyard was lit. Especially, bro, the game.
I didn't
it
even
was
know they
like-
had a game.
Yes, they did.
like, you talking
bro,
about
it was
computer
fire. Yeah.
Bro, there was a little bear, little bear, bro. That shit was
Oh,
fire, bro.
really?
Yeah, little bear, bro. No, brother bear. What's it called?
Oh,
Brother
Brother
Bear.
Bear. Yeah,
Brother
yeah, yeah.
Bear.
Okay,
That's a little
okay.
bear, bro.
Yeah, I know
Brother
what you're
Bear, bro?
talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I messed with that movie.
You know
Yeah.
there was a Club Penguin version of Cars, Like you had your own car,
What?
you drive
What?
around and stuff like that. You race people.
I never. Knew
I don't know
that.
if we ever played that, but it's
I
a
remember
thing.
the mine cart.
The mine cart,
Remember the mine cart?
like mini game.
yeah.
No, I'm talking about like it's literally Club Penguin, but switch everything out with cars, like from Disney cars.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
They were trying to just like
they were
milking
reaching.
that shit.
Yeah.
Milking that shit.
Nah, but straight up, go look up Barnyard.
I'm gonna have
PC.
to now because that sounds
Bro,
funny.
that game
PC.
was peak.
That game has
That
5
game
cells.
was peak. No, straight.
You're all 5.
It was free roam, so you could just like wander everywhere. And you're like Otis. You're like you're your own cow. So you're just like walking.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you have a
Dude, it's
freaking you have a bike. You have a bike that
so-
you
I'm
find, and
try-
you're just
I'm
like
trying to-
speeding through
They
the
made this
entire.
as GTA, bro.
It's
Literally, it's Barnyard GTA.
It sounds like
and you throw eggs at people.
No,
other animals
bro,
with like
what?
slingshots.
No.
drive by.
It's the one. Whenever I think of Barnyard, I think of the one like fat kid in it.
Oh yeah, he's in it.
The-
He's
the
in
redhead?
Yeah, he
Idiot.
is. Bro, that game was peak. I was so sad one day because I tried to run it on my mom's old computer, and this disc was like years old, and so there's so many scratches, and it's all through wear and
Yeah,
tear.
you put it through
Yeah,
hell.
I straight up did. But I tried. I used soap and water, everything, scrubbing through this disc, trying to make sure that I can play it. Never.
Bro, I remember
rebooted.
I remember doing soap and water to try
Yeah.
to scratch it. Bro, what?
I remember just blowing into my cartridges on my Nintendo and stuff like that.
Nah, bro. Barnyard was that was a game that I will remember forever on PC.
Man,
Definitely look that up.
yeah, I'll have to now. That
There's
sounds-
YouTube videos on it,
now
'cause
they
I
really
watched them.
Okay, yeah, I want to see that. I'm trying to see gameplay. Yeah,
Speed runs.
yeah,
But
yeah.
no, that game, that was different.
Yeah.
I don't even. What other games would be PC games? I remember I would play on this one site, bro. I forgot what it's called, but they had these like skateboarding games. Had a bunch of different like games on it. I forgot what the site's called. But I know a bunch of kids used to go on that.
That clipper is like the Ear Destroyer 3000.
Can I scratch you?
No,
No.
not like destroying,
just
like
this?
the. It's like.
Yeah, I need to get new ones, bro.
No.
Yeah, I've been wearing these down for real. Yeah, I need to get a new pair.
Well, we have a surprise. No, I'm just kidding.
Mr. Beast.
Become the new Mr. Beast.
We're like Mr. Beast, but a podcast.
Man, it is narwhal.
God, dude.
So I know
We
your favorite
bought you.
clippers are the.
We bought you actually a whole barber shop. It's in the
Dude.
back. It's in the back. Here's your keys.
Here's the key to the building.
Oh my god. That's another. Did you see the new Mr. Beast one where he had Pete Davidson and Tom Brady
that was
in
crazy.
it?
I
That's
actually I don't
crazy.
watch Mr. Beast
I don't
videos,
either, but I watched.
But I
that
had to
one.
watch that one.
Yeah,
That
Pete
one was
Davidson
crazy.
and Tom Brady in it in
yeah.
the same
No,
video.
it was wild.
Top a little bit.
Should I cut the top a little? I mean, yeah, probably just like a little bit, because I feel like it's not
What's
super
that
long.
That length look good with the haircut.
I mean, it looks pretty fun. I think it looks good.
I think the length looked good with that.
The line is
Yeah.
good with
That's
it.
fine then.
Yeah.
You just hit it with the scissors.
Hit it with the scissors.
Yeah, trim
Nah,
it
nah,
up.
the line's good.
I'm feeling fresh. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling
Nah,
like
that video was crazy.
Yeah, I'm not even into Mr. Beast like that, but like I watched that
Bro,
the whole
and then
thing.
the way he promotes his freaking Feastables, the
Yeah,
chocolates,
yeah,
bro,
where-
it makes me
yeah.
want to slide over to Walmart
I
real
know,
quick
no,
and cop a few.
he know. That's the one thing about Mr. Beast is he knows how to promote his stuff, dude. Like
You don't
that
say.
man, like
Nah, he's good with it.
yeah.
we should do a Feastables taste test.
We should.
We should buy all
really
that.
should.
They don't
Maybe
just
Mr.
got
Beast will reach out one day.
yeah, no, they don't just
Yeah,
got
okay.
chocolates. They got.
Mr. Beast, we're waiting.
We should just have a whole Mr. Beast taste test video. We get
should.
Mr. Beast burgers too and everything.
I need to try that. bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't they
I-
give you your food at your graduation party in a Mr. Beast bag?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, that was
Even,
funny.
Where is there even a Mr. Beast burger place
I
over
don't
here?
know.
Where? How do they even get
They're
that
at,
bag?
they're like
No,
certain
what they-
places.
Yeah, what they do is like they use like Applebee's or Chili's. or
Oh,
something like
okay.
that, and then just make it there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Pretty sure.
Interesting. What about the finals?
Nah, I don't think we want to.
Heiko's not here, so he's not
Heiko.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to talk about the finals.
I'm sure we'll bring it up next week.
Oh, we will.
And
Yeah,
Heiko will be here to talk about it too.
He'll be crying about it.
It'll be, yeah.
Yeah.
Or he might not be here,
Or
because he might
it-
just be in a Great Depression.
God. That man's going to have to be locked up somewhere after the final.
Straight jacket.
But to
and
be
all.
honest, I feel like we all somewhat knew deep down that that's what was going to happen.
Hmm
White boy,
Unfortunately.
I mean, they're the
No.
underdog, but they're really, really the underdog.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way.
Is that it?
That's
We're
it.
done?
Nice.
Get your neck real quick.
I mean, it looks clean.
Looking good.
I ain't even gonna lie.
But yeah, rip Miami. That's all I got to say.
Yep. No, man, I wish Miami's pulling this through.
I
but
like
it's not
Miami
looking
too, but
pretty.
yeah, I mean, you never know that there's.
That's
fine.
fine.
You never know.
I had a shower when I get home anyway.
Maybe they pull a what was the last team they played?
Celtics.
Maybe they pull a Celtics and then they
The
lose.
fu-
in the last game.
That'd be terrible.
The funniest memes.
That would play with Heiko's feel so much. I would not want to ever be a part of that.
Yeah, I would rather them just lose straight out now than
Yeah.
it end up like that.
No, you never want to get your heartstrings like freaking
Yeah.
plucked like that.
Yeah.
I think the funniest memes ever, when it comes to basketball, are like the Jason Tatum ones where he's like, "Kobe, I did it for you."
I got you
Or he's
today.
like, it's like Jaylen Brown's like, "Jason, Tatum, we're down by 20. Help us out." And he's like, "Yeah, let's go, Kobe." 24.
Oh my.
I think those are the funniest ones.
Yeah.
Funniest NBA memes, but I don't keep up with NBA memes, so I don't know.
hmm
And we're done.
Let's go.
We did
The
it.
finished product.
Let's go,
Finished
dude.
cut. I
Nah,
can't
it-
let me
it
stand
looks
up.
Nah,
It
it came
looks
out
good.
really well, dude.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You mess with it? You mess with it?
He's mesmerized right now.
mesmerized by, like, the
He's
size,
like, wow, I'm
Yeah,
a
isn't
completely
it
different
crazy?
person.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like perfect.
Gotcha,
Thank
bro.
you, sir.
Barber Hondro. Hit me
Let's
up.
Yeah.
put it. Links in the description. All that.
You
He'll be
gotta
there.
come
It's
see
in the
this guy.
bio.
You gotta get a haircut
Check
from this
him
guy.
out.
If you're anywhere in the area, you gotta come see
Yeah.
this guy,
Full
dude.
spin. There you go. But yes, thank you again to Alex for coming on. Make sure you go follow him on his barber page and his personal page. We'll have both in the links links below or description below or whatever it's called. Make sure to go 5 stars on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, all that good stuff wherever you find your podcast. Like and comment on YouTube. Keep getting up there, guys.
Yeah.
More. We need more. We're at 100. Let's keep going. So. As well as TikTok, go look at the TikToks where you find all the, the little shorts and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
I feel
go-
like a nice goal by the end of the year would be to hit like 500 subs.
I think so.
I feel like we
I think
can
it's
do that.
definitely
We can do
doable.
I feel
We've
like
only
we
been
can
doing
do
this
that.
for 5 months.
If we can do that, that'd be insane.
Yeah.
I would be so happy.
So, yeah. Again, thank you guys
But yeah.
for watching. Thank you to Alex again for coming
Yeah,
on.
thank you.
Thank
Giving
y'all
me
for
the
having
nice
me.
fade.
I know.
Sure,
Giving
thank
me the
y'all for
nice
having
little
me.
cut. Go ahead and what am I trying to say? Go get a haircut.
Go get a haircut. Yeah.
Yeah, hit me up if y'all need a haircut.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Barber Hondro.
Yes.
Exactly. So, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next week.
All right,
See ya.
See ya.